That's funny as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live. We are ready to go on a Saturday night. As you all know, maybe you don't know, but you're about to find out. Our Saturday night streams are always crazy. Tonight, we have a little bit of hog. We're doing House of Glory, of course. We're doing Genesis. We're going to run through around 3 hours, I'm assuming, tonight. Thank you for being here. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and no better place to spend a Saturday night than here at the Wrasslin for Life Network. We have a match already kicking off. We got lots of fun, lots of wrestling talk. This guy and that guy are going to run through and have a hell of a Saturday night. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are ready to go. And as I said, it's a Saturday night here at the Wrasslin for Life Network, the channel that does it like no other, the channel that won't stop, and the channel that just keeps coming back for more. That being said, folks, it'll be a fun Saturday night. We might even touch on a little bit of boxing amongst our wrestling. Lots going on in the world, lots to talk about. And as always, I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, the one and the only, the guy that just will not go home. And of course,
the Superman of streaming.
Right? What did you call me?
The Superman of streaming.
I'll take it. I like that one. I mean, that's a T-shirt.
Right.
But yes, and that man over there that just came up with a great idea, that is the Master of Mayhem. That is the mischievous one.
Yeah, this is the monkey throwing poo at a canvas over here. Just sometimes it's Vango.
Intro. That's Mr. Big Nick.
Right. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times.
Right. Right.
Yeah, no, we're starting off. You know, it's the Saturday night get right. We're starting off with Natalia versus Grim Reefer. You know,
yeah, we're getting a big promo to kick off. It's like almost like a goodbye speech.
Yeah, it's a little long here. It's a little awkward way to start the show.
Looking forward to Penta El Zero versus Lowki. Going to be one hell of a match. Damien, welcome back to the show. And yes, that is, as you can see by the graphic below, that is the marquee matchup tonight. It's going to be a hell of a match.
Oh, absolutely. Well, still don't forget, we're getting the Briscoes. We're getting them boys out here tonight, too, as well.
Mm-hmm. Against the Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I forget that because of the whole dork order that they're still attached to. That they used to be the Super Smash Brothers. That's still one of the best gimmicks to where you could literally hit the pause on this man's shorts.
Yeah,
and literally pause in the match.
Yeah, like listen, I know some people get mad about the gimmicky stuff, and I do think they kind of got buried under the silliness that was the Dark Order, but they were highly talented. They were highly entertaining, and I mean that. I know they couldn't carry that gimmick into mainstream for obvious reasons, but man, it was fun. It was really fun. And I mean, why not? But we are getting the introduction for Grim Reefer now.
No, actually, I'm getting Montekia just fucked off. Pardon my language.
Montekia said, "Not tonight, bitches."
Right. I missed what he was saying when we were talking during our intro. I don't know.
Who's watching? What did Montekia say?
Yeah, I feel like I'm talking about the episode of South Park with Butters every time I say that name. I am Montekia, last of the Mohicans.
Right. Damien's looking forward to the Briscoes and Evil Uno versus Grayson. Like we just said, championships is going to be good as well. Yes, it will. It has all the potential to be a barn burner. Barn burner. Oh, yeah. Who wins, Mayweather or Asakura? Boxing tonight.
Mayweather, because the fix is in.
Yeah,
it's over in Ryzen. He's facing an MMA guy. Absolutely, he goes away with the win.
Yes. I mean, as of late, like I know this is off topic technically, but I mean, dude, they're all the same, right? It's little tap matches until the final ding, 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 some innocuous judgment, and then we move on and go home.
Yeah.
So right. Thank you for the payday. Nothing happened. Just another day at the office.
Right. So we're getting Darren Richardson coming out right now. So I think it's him versus Michael Flynn. I'm hoping I remember the name right. But yeah, It's like everything with Jake Paul, with Logan Paul, all of their boxing matches, fucking KSI. It's all literally,
Right.
it's more worked than pro wrestling, to be honest, at this point, I feel.
I don't disagree, Nick. I don't disagree. Hassan, how are you tonight? Ringer, welcome back. Hey guys, Pink Ranger here. Nice stereo. Oh, okay.
What, you breaking into my car? You stealing my stereo?
Yeah, what?
What?
Never took a man stereo.
What?
Hello there. Hi guys.
See, I know. That's why it's Mantequilla butter. It's my favorite. It's one of the episodes that made me such a fan of that character. Are they wrestling in a bar? The hard cam is facing the bar.
Yes. Or a bowling alley.
They're right in New York City Arena, so it's, I guess, however they have it set up.
No, it's like a wedding hall, right? With where they got the bar section. I mean,
probably
nice touch. You go to a house show in a nice little ballroom and get some drinks. You're good to go.
Well, and then too, you always see the matches to where people end up doing, pile drivers on the, bar and everything.
Yeah, let's go. So are we not getting Mantequillo and
I don't think so, because right now I'm getting Ben Rootin' Tootin' Ben.
Damien, what is the reasoning? What did we miss in that speech?
Right. Since you're the one who suggested this, you're accountable, sir.
Right, and that's correct. Charles Mason and Cash Flow, the main event ladder match. It's going to be a hell of a match, and it is. I mean, and you got the Briscoes, like you said. You have the Penta match. You have that match. It's a heavy hitting night. And the last time we did an HOG event, it literally went up against. Was it a GCW event that night?
I think so. Yeah,
it was the better of the two shows. It was highly, highly entertaining.
Yeah, that's why we were instantly like, okay, another good House of Glory show and everything. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. I know what episode you're talking about, Nick. It's called The Last of the Mohicans.
The Mohicans, yes. If you get it, you get it. But we've got Rochi Roach out right now. The man came out on a little segue thing.
Raheem Rumble?
Yeah. Are we getting some sort of Rumble match?
Wait, what is that? Now there's someone else coming out.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're playing catch up right along with you.
Right.
So you're slightly ahead of me. I got Rochi Roach coming now.
Oh, I do now, but they announced the other guys.
Okay, that's okay. Okay.
So I just realized they just bought. So Matthew, if you're out there watching, someone clip that and send that to him.
Right. Dro, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back and welcome to everybody. It's a Saturday night, so we're looking for a fun time. I mean, we're on early tonight, but we're gonna be right with it the whole way through. And I'm not quite positive what's happening at the moment, but the show's off to an interesting start.
It's off to interesting to say the least. We had it start off with Mantequilla cutting a promo that we kind of talked through, so we missed if anything breaking happened. And now we're getting a who knows match.
Rochi Roach. Markova is defending her women's championship in this pay-per-view as well. Yes, she is. She's going up against Violette.
Violetta.
I forgot the A.
There we go.
Oh, wait, there's another person. This is
Noah Kitano.
Yeah. All right.
I think we might be
the whole roster coming out. Is this just like the intros, like at the NBA? They all come out and clap hands, and then they go back.
This is all the young lions or something. Like,
I'm doing good today. Happy to hear that, Joe. We are also doing well. I know, Nick, you had a good day. I had a good day, and what better way to end a Saturday night than here with all the family?
Absolutely. Every day is a great day to have a great day.
Amen.
So what looks like we are just kind of getting a battle royal right now between all of these men. I would ask people's predictions, but I swear to God, I can't remember everybody.
If you know who's in the match, you can tell us who you think it's going to be.
What?
If you know who's in the match, you can tell us who you think might win, but we can't really help you. There's a lot.
It feels like we might have been getting a match or not get it. We're getting a match in place of a match that was supposed to happen. But I'm going to go with Roachy Roach just because he's the only name I can remember. And as I am a fan of the vitamins, as well known, I got to go with, something close to near and dear to my heart.
This may affect your short-term memory.
Right. Facts. I think I'm a living example of that. In honor of
sloppy for 50.
A little bit.
Is that Leo Ruff? Oh no.
Where's Leo with the green hair?
Who am I going for?
Who can you remember?
Give me a second.
Sure. Don't know.
Oh, good times.
Yep.
Good times. Oh, can we get that? There we go.
Yep.
My bad.
Now you got
a wrestler.
No, you're fine.
Fucking
they got a seat on the bench and then couldn't figure out how to act right still. So that's fine.
Right. Apparently the time on the box didn't send the right message. That's what Kimberly says when she enters the Megazord. Pardon? Pause.
Is that what she says? Pause.
Hi, guys. I got that one. Cool. Yes, I'm looking forward to that match as well. Yeah, okay. All right, folks. So we are rolling along. Remember, keep it fun. Keep it light. And I don't give a shit about your politics.
Right.
Unless it's wrestling politics like Punk versus the Bucks.
I'm just waiting for the Larry interview to where he's going to really reveal all.
Right.
Was it really a steal or what did Larry do it all along? Because you saw the bite mark on Punk. And it's very much like how it would have been.
On Kenny.
Or on Kenny, sorry.
Yeah.
To where it looks like that's where it would be if you were trying to choke somebody out.
And you know what? The argument could be, I was trying to get him off my buddy and I grabbed him and he bit down, but fair enough. But still, it goes to prove it takes two to tango.
Right.
In this case, 7.
Yeah, but I thought you were supposed to be, saving Larry. You were bringing the dog to the rest.
What the weirdest situation, all of this shit. Could you imagine you and your boys roll up on somebody and you go to have it out and the fight breaks out and your buddy runs off and grabs the dog? You're like, what? What is he doing?
To protect the dog. You're like, you all stop fighting and just look at that man. Absolutely.
He's trying to create some of his older matches and have a wrestling match with a dog.
You went there.
I did. I mean, it's not a blow-up doll, but it's
still going to be. It still would be interesting to me. Of like, how do you have that story to where wrestlers break into locker room to cause a fight? Save dog bitten by wrestler. What?
Did you see that? Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Spanish fly into everybody.
Yeah. So it looks like we're getting just kind of a 6-man, 8-man match right now.
I'm trying to hear a name of a wrestler and be like that guy.
Telling you, Roachy Roach. It's the only name I remember because I think this match is on the fly, folks. Much like our thoughts and opinions at times, it's on the fly.
Wow. Big boss man slam. I've never heard it called that like in a minute, like someone referring to it.
Yeah.
The swinging sidewalk slam. Wow. Alabama slam. I'm going for this guy. Oh, it's Roachy Roach. It's Roachy Roach.
See, there we go.
It's Roachy Roach. I'm going for Roachy Roach. That's the funniest shit ever.
It was meant to be.
Real that spine buster. What's that?
I said it was meant to be, folks. It was meant to be.
Right. Who is the HOG Wrestling Heavyweight Champion? The Crown Jewel Champion is Chris Mason, who we're seeing in action tonight.
Yes, the heavyweight champion right now is vacant.
Vacant.
Yes, vacant. That big foreign wrestler. Yeah.
Right. I hear you got a match against Rick O'Shea coming up very soon.
Rick O'Shea
against vacant.
Right. As in ain't nobody right now is the House of Glory heavyweight champion.
All right, the boys are going to the top rope.
You got quiet like a mother.
Boom, 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 boom. How's everyone doing? How's your Saturday night going? What do you think about 923? Anybody got still pissed off about that situation? What's Monday going to bring? Do we care? Wow.
Triple superplex. But yeah, no, I saw that there was flyers going around to cars parked at SmackDown with the coordinates that we got in the leak thing. Yeah. Unless somebody just was really clever and printed that out and just stuck it in there.
Quick time, eh? Print. Right. You got down to the show. Shit. I got 37 minutes. I'm looking forward to Chris Bay versus
Khan. He's from what was Tully Blanchard's faction in Ring of Honor.
Yes.
Oh,
what? I picked that guy.
Yeah, the one who just hit. What was it? It was MVP's finisher. I can't remember what it's called. But it's to where you drape the leg over and you've got the arm and you flip them over.
But I feel like it had an extra spin to it.
Oh, yeah. It had a full 360 involved in there.
Number one contender.
Oh, for the 6-way championship. So this is number one contender for the 6-way championship.
6-way championship.
Mm-hmm.
You only have 6-way matches?
I believe so. I guess so. I cannot confirm nor deny this.
Is Damien on a Sunday night sell job here? What is Battle Slams? I haven't checked out any Battle Slams.
Oh, well, I've seen stuff advertised for them, and it's mostly just for ticket sales. I haven't found anywhere to where you can watch it like on a stream.
It's hard enough to get this show tonight.
Right.
Little fucking loopholes.
Right. Everything's got to be a plus now.
Greedy bastards. No, that show that you know, the way you used to do it every week, you know, when you dropped all that money, we want more money. So you're gonna have to sign up for the subscription to get the shows you want.
Well, now it's technically less money, but you just hooked into that contract.
Yeah, long term, they'll get you long term, right?
Right.
But yeah,
they're just banking on you to forget that you had it.
Make the Crown Jewel Championship a double championship.
You mean unify the belts like what they should do with the Universal and the WWE Championship over in WWE?
Right. No, I think they have other plans for that belt, right?
Is it just me or is it just coincidental that we've got a Crown Jewel Championship and we've got the main event for Crown Jewel also announced?
Right. Yeah, funny as hell.
Right.
Like, we'll get out there first.
It's a nice little coinkydink there.
Right. Oh, HOG PD.
Yeah, HOGPD coming out to KRS-One, Sound of the Police, which is one of my favorite songs. So it's
right. The HOGPD. Let us know your predictions, folks, by the way. I think everyone's 0-0 based on the first match.
Hey, exactly. We've got Evander James, a.k.a. Stunt double on like NYPD Blue or Law and Order.
Right.
CSI, any sort of
CSI. Background extra number 3.
Mm-hmm. Bald guy number 7.
Who is the main event? Who's main event or milk chocolate? KJ and Nick.
Okay. I know I like vitamins, but what the fuck was that?
Oh, shit.
That sounds like something I'd be saying after the show of who is main event or milk chocolate, KJ Nick.
What?
I love you, Damien, but what? That's the what? And we've got Encore coming out right now.
Oh, son of a bitch. Damien, you know we're just playing, but
Right. That it's kind of the
that's
nature of the
incomplete,
beast around
sir.
here. If you, it's like wrestling. If you set it up, you must get
Oh, there
knocked
you go.
down.
He meant the main event, which is the tag team or milk chocolate. Who's going to win? We'll get there. We'll get to our predictions at that match, Damien. Let us think about it.
I don't have any sort of match with a man named Milk Chocolate.
The tag team milk chocolate. They're on the card.
Am I looking at the wrong goddamn?
I don't know what you're looking at, sir.
I don't know, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess.
Let me see.
Yeah, so we've got Encore right now in the ring versus Christ, I already forgot his name.
Already. I don't even know who you're talking about, so I can say shit. Who's going to win that match? I think Chocolate Milk's going to win. Because, duh. Why not, right?
I don't know. I feel like I'm having a fever dream right now.
Like, what is happening? Where am I? And
where right. No, but we've got Encore versus why am I blanking on his name? Evan James?
Evan James sounds about right. Why are you yelling?
Who are we taking in this match?
James. Detective James.
Oh, really? You're going with the PD?
Yeah.
You would.
No. I'm going with the fuzz.
I'm going Encore.
Fair enough.
Man came out shooting out money, so absolutely.
There you go. It's hard to argue with.
And go against the cops. There we go. Pause. See, I pay attention sometimes.
What's that?
I got the name right. I'm just happy about that.
Yeah, man. I would have told you if it was wrong.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
Right?
You wouldn't have known.
Evan James.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I picked Evan James. I knew his name.
Detective
I knew his name enough to pick him.
You're going for the fuzz.
Yeah, well, it's hard to bet against him in this situation. You know.
Springboard elbow into nothing.
Sorry, folks.
What's up?
The mic grabbed all that. My apologies.
No, you're good.
Hassan, welcome back. How you doing, folks? Let's get this chat going. Let's get a little bit live here. Let us know what you're thinking tonight.
Yeah, clearly we're having a hard time saying 100% focused on House of Glory. No offense to the men in the ring right now. But
let's talk about anything.
You got anything kicking going around, up there in the wrestling brain that you want to talk about? This is the place to be because, we're here all the time. We're watching everything. We're the only YouTube show out there that's tying in matches and storylines and everything from Wrestling Revolver into AEW.
Right.
The only company that's, tying in stuff from tweets from 3 months ago into WWE.
Right. Oh, wow. Good pace to start this match. If you haven't made a prediction yet, and Damien, I expect to see a prediction here. And he did give us
what?
There you go, Damien. Damien's on it.
Y'all keep backing the police. Y'all snitches.
Hassan's doing fine. But yeah, Nick, it's been a crazy week. And it's funny because the two biggest things we wanted to happen this week didn't happen. MJF did not get the belt yet.
Right.
And no break.
Wrestling let me down on my birthday week. We got Chris Jericho as Ring of Honor champion. Why? Well, we know why. And at least the Acclaimed won. But no MJF winning. We've still got Moxley again as champion. And we get, hey, you tuned in and got really excited for SmackDown? Tune in to Raw.
Right.
You sit there for those 3 hours and you enjoy it.
Right at the end, we'll give you a little bit. Damn it. No, and I mean, I was talking to one of my brothers who's a really big Jericho fan, and he sees his outlook on Jericho is completely different than mine. And I mean, people are like, this is the best thing that ever happened to this belt. Jericho's going to make it mean something. What the why couldn't Cesaro make it mean something and have really good matches? And like, I don't, all of a sudden it's like, I don't know.
How pissed are you right now if you're Jonathan Gresham?
Right.
Jonathan Gresham broke everything that was around that man when he saw Claudio, the guy that he had to get forced to lose to,
right,
and turn around and lose to Jericho after a couple of defenses that really didn't elevate the title too much.
Right. I don't get it. I don't quite see it the way others do about this. Jericho is Jericho, but a lot of what Jericho has done, not all, a lot, has been garbage. Hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, no way, he used to go. We need him. He saved us. Whew.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
Encore with the big follow-away suplex after doing the deadlifts and all that. But yeah, no, Jericho, I've said this for the longest time. He's been a leech when it comes to AEW. He fucked up my boy Eddie Kingston you're cutting some momentum, so I've got to be in a never-ending feud with you. That's the story of Jericho and AEW is the never-ending feud. He's always got to be the top guy of something. He's got to have a faction, everything. Well, like you said, I know you didn't want it, but you halfway predicted it to where you said he's going to have all the merch lined up. He's going to have every social media thing going right out of the gate.
Couldn't wait. And before he even got his arms raised, it was hitting the market.
Right.
And man, like again, to me, it's just a case of, having Tony's ear and Tony being a huge Jericho fan, being like, yeah, buddy, it sounds completely reasonable. We'll call you the Ucho. And now you can tell everybody you've done it. You've done something no one else has ever done.
I'm waiting for the man to trademark Jera Ocho.
Jera Ocho.
You heard it here first. He had to mark this moment down. So, Chris, if you copyright that now, I deserve some royalties here.
Right.
If you start throwing out Jera Ocho shirts.
Right. If they go live, we'll throw this up with the date stamp on it.
Right.
Did you see Rampage Grand Slam yesterday? Yes, we were here live.
We were here covering it.
As always.
We were here covering 3 shows at that time, actually. SmackDown, what? Rampage, what? Victory Road, what?
Yeah, we didn't stop last night. I mean, and we almost did a 4th, but here we saved the 4th for tonight. Come back at it strong. But man, I think Triple doing it the way we do it and having it go through. It was a really fun night. Lots of good wrestling. Maybe not exactly what we wanted. I know the 923 thing, dude. I don't know if you went back and watched that moment on this channel. We have a countdown, like marks and looking complete foolish and just frozen. No, we got to win.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wrong. F the police, apparently.
F the police coming straight from the wrestler.
Oh, that's not good.
Pause. But yeah, no, it was interesting. The 923 thing was just it sucked the wind out of the situation. I feel a little bit.
I still believe it was the leak that fucked it all up. I believe the leak was the glue, and
I think at this point it's kind of halfway confirmed.
Right.
Well, at least we still got I even see Dro saying here. We got the unofficial Oos, the swerve that got us all to where we were sitting there live. Okay, Sammy's getting kicked out. Okay, so once KO will show up, we're like, right, this is what happens. Okay, and then we're getting Sammy with his own T-shirt and a big old Tony Khan hug from Roman.
Right. I mean, I honestly, it was a good moment, big pop, and then even when Sammy's hugging Roman and Roman's making a funny face, and then finally gives in and gives him a little pat, and that got a big pop. Like, it was the best part of the show, really.
I still like Jay's face though the whole time, where he's just kind of like,
just pissed.
Well, now it's just that's going to become the new meme format when it comes to wrestling.
Right.
Is the Jey Uso face.
Right. And then, like, the minute they give him the T-shirt, he runs over and does the handshake with Jimmy.
Right, with Jimmy. Yeah, as soon as Roman's saying take the shirt off and he won't do it, so Jay's the one that comes up and rips the
T-shirt
off,
right?
Yeah, because Sammy saw that perfectly. He's sitting there. The man had tears in his eyes.
Yeah, man. You believed it. He was like, oh, shit, his heart is breaking. It's like you can see the moment.
Right.
David Adams back in the ring, making the next announcement for the next match. We got 2 matches in the books already, folks. And yes, I will admit it's taken a moment to get the show kind of rolling out of the gate. Not bad matches, 2 decent matches.
We get milk chocolate there. So
there's milk chocolate.
Finally, after all the hype, Damien, we're getting milk chocolate. So I can see what all the hype is about.
Well, I mean, I think you can. Yeah,
I can surmise what's going on here.
Yes, milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm. But this is in the main event, unless we're getting a 3-match show.
No, they're facing the main event.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right.
What? So that was, folks. I will confirm right now. That was absolutely my who's on first, what's on second.
Right? No, the main event. You're like, no, we got more matches to come.
The second I heard main event and everything, I was like, why is that in the fucking main event?
Right.
What the fuck? All right. I'm back now. So then I'm going to go main event.
Oh, shit, man. That's funny as hell. Oh, who? Oh, that?
Right. Who? What? What? They've got to be my what team? Of course. Yeah, I'm the what master.
Didn't these guys make an appearance on AEW?
They made an appearance on AEW, Wrestling Revolver, pretty much. They've
showed
up in every promotion I can think of.
Yeah, they've been around, traveling. The traveling
right, so that I'm going with the team that I know of versus milk chocolate.
Well, I'll go against you.
There we go. You take sexual chocolate, I mean milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate. Whoa.
Oh, you are a fan of Mark Henry, so.
Wow. Wow. Main event for the win. Yeah, I think I'm in a losing battle here for this one.
That's fine. I didn't know who we were getting until like 10 seconds ago.
Jay and Jimmy saw a ghost. Who?
Ruh-roh Roman.
Welcome to Saturday night. Basically, the show is for me and Nick.
Like what is that? Jay and Jimmy saw a ghost. When? What? Why? Because Sammy took his shirt off? What? You calling him pale? What? You're saying he's got, light skin? What? You're calling him a ginger? What?
I don't know if that's allowed.
I don't know.
All right, so main event's getting slapped around to open this show. Davey Richards.
No, don't say that about that man. Don't do that to the Wolves.
Right. Now we know what happened to Doink. Wow, backflip.
Dude.
I mean,
the referee has the golden top hat on. Oh, okay. Coffee.
Wow.
Super kick.
Oh.
All of the head kick.
Oh, shit. Let's go main event. How do I bet against the Lion? Son of a bitch. It's kind of my thing.
Well, as long as they're not from Detroit, then you're good.
Right? I was just trying to be difficult, but we'll see what happens here. Now they got the hula hoop.
A tope con hula.
Right?
Oh.
Guys, did you know that Jay and Jimmy saw?
Yeah, we just got that.
I think we touched on not understanding that.
Right. What?
Why?
We get it. Why? Let's talk about some wrestling, not some.
Yeah, what else you got out there, folks?
Right.
Right now, we got Milk Chocolate going up against main event. If you haven't made a prediction yet, please do so. Let us know, who do you have in this match?
Wonton onto main event on the outside.
Main event is down. Main event is down. Jay Lion is upside down, as pointed out.
2 count.
Kick out. Whoa, shit. I didn't even realize we were back in the ring.
Yep.
Wow. What else we got going on, Nick? Yeah, one thing we were talking about is a lot of news going around about whole Tony Khan's pot shot about Saudi Arabia. For me, that's an interesting choice.
Well, for me, it's even halfway a reach. It goes back to always Tony's been a mark, and he's always, of course, everybody I guess knows, according to Vince McMahon, that the East Coast is the wrestling, crown jewel, to quote Tony, or it's,
right,
kind of the big time. It's the Hollywood, I guess, of professional wrestling, is to be out on the East Coast. No offense to the West Coast, but sometimes, fair is fair. But I feel, like I said, it's Tony just feels like at this point he doesn't know how to actually act like a boss of a company. He doesn't know how to act like he's running a company. He's just a kid that, all these cool wrestlers think I'm cool because I let them do what they want. And yeah, that was so awesome when you slashed them with barbed wire for the 4th match in a row. Like, who, God damn it, Tony.
Right. I just want to point out real quick, we got the match between Main Event and Milk Chocolate. The crowd is energized in the building. There's a big echo to it. Dark. Do you find it's quite dark, but
yeah, it's
running the spotlights. Interesting.
Well, you feel at times like GCW kind of does that at times, to where you almost don't see any bit of the crowd. You're just focusing on what's literally happening in the ring.
Right.
It's an interesting take on some of the stuff, to like the shots, look pretty different, the camera angles and everything. But
what was the first match?
that
was the 6-man.
Yeah, a 6-way match for number one contender for the 6-man championship, or 6-way championship.
Clothesline suplex combination, big kick out.
But so Damien asked, so what did you think of the whole Drew Cross thing, now that we're going to get a strap match at Extreme Rules? And
I like it.
Well, and some people are even reaching, I think we even talked about it on stream, of the kind of the last thing that we had on screen before we went to 923 was Karrion Kross, aka in Lucha Underground, known as the White Rabbit. So
now
a little bit of smoke in the hopium there, but
right, maybe a little more fishing on that one, and just a purposeful coincidence, right? For that exact reason. I mean, the segment was good. We knew they were going to come together. The exciting news I think we all get is we actually have stipulation matches coming for almost everything at Extreme Rules so far.
Yeah, they put the Extreme and honestly have a little bit of the rules back in Extreme Rules.
Right.
Versus just, here's another standard one-on-one match. Here's another standard one-on-one match. No, you're not watching SmackDown, folks. You're watching Extreme Rules.
Boom.
Main event reaching for the hot tag.
Region. No, not today. Nope. Not today.
Triple H wanted Jon Moxley, FTR, Swerve Strickland back in WWE. He's been in contact with them. Allegedly. I
don't know who's confirming that, but
right.
I mean,
sometimes even then, if you're Papa Paul, why would you not want guys like that in your company?
Yeah, at the end of the day, some of those headlines are exactly that. Well, duh.
Right. It's one of those of like, yeah, I'd like to say, be in the NFL. Is that going to happen? No. Right. But I can still want to have it. And that's not saying that you could never see any of those guys back in WWE or anything, or maybe we see guys in AEW that have never been in WWE that cross that bridge. Right. But it's very much, it's interesting, the landscape across the board of who could go where now seems much more open now that Hunter's in charge versus Vince.
Real possibility. And I mean, we've seen some of the, perceived issues between FDR and the Young Bucks. I think Triple H knows what they bring, what FTR brings to the table. I don't think he'll pass up that opportunity at all.
Right. Oh, clothesline into
Insecurity.
Yeah.
No. Spinning heel
kick.
Yeah, spinning heel kick.
Followed by now we've got Tilt a Whirl. Another kind of big boss man slam.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, it's of course Hunter's gonna want guys like that. He's gonna want depth. Now, obviously, we had that whole story kind of leak out, which I guess always happens all the time. I kind of get it, of the Young Bucks and a tope con hula, I guess.
Con hula hoop.
Yeah, con hula hoop. Call that Excalibur. But I think that if the Bucks or Kenny, maybe not fully Kenny, but if the Bucks ever went to WWE, it's just to take them away from AEW. It's just to say I got you.
I still think they might not do it just on principle. Like, no, you smarmy little pricks. No,
you built this bed, so you lay in it.
Yeah, fuck you.
Right.
We'll take Kenny, but you two can stay wherever you go.
Why has not anyone done like spliced a headline of the Bucks are, in contact with WWE to reaching out feelers to the gif of Tony or of Cody, like
right
all the way through the hallway. Like, I feel like Cody just be like, nope, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, Damian says he's enjoying this match. It's been awesome. I can't disagree at all, Nick. Like, it is a good tag team match.
Yeah, we just got the DX combo finisher for anyone who's played any wrestling games of the super kick into the pedigree.
How does you're not allowed to kick out of a pedigree, man. Stop it.
And a super kick. You're not allowed to kick out of Sweet Chin Music and the pedigree. That combination, no. Unless you're the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Well, because he did it to keep the streak alive at 32, 33, 32, I think.
I don't know.
Don't mind me. I was in my own little world.
Like, I don't know. Did you see the Briscoes in AEW, Nick and KJ? Yes. We were live for it.
Do you ever see them? No. Do you see them going, because they're under Ring of Honor contracts right now because of technically the issue with Warner?
Yes, we see everything.
You see them.
No, I was being funny.
I get you. I wasn't.
I was taking it serious. No, I agree with you though. There's a pickle there, and I don't know how they get around it. It's unfortunate because there does seem to be a little bit of double standards.
They had Nick Gage on AEW, so why can't we have Jay Briscoe?
Well, I mean, you're going to bring back somebody like Jeff Hardy, no offense.
Right.
It's checkered, and we forgive. So if you're going to be forgiving, you can't really pick and choose. You got to have a relatively open mind about what you're forgiving. There, obviously.
If I was Tony, I go to so I lost CM Punk.
I
lost the Young Bucks. Jay Lyon might be out because that man just did a springboard moonsault straight into the guardrail. Like, caught nothing but metal. But if I'm Tony, I go to Warner and I say, hey, so I've got now CM Punk out. I've got the Young Bucks and Kenny out. And my locker room's kind of uneasy right now. Let me bring these guys in. I know they're going to work. I know that this can,
Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to go about it. I mean, if you want to get them in the fold some way, somehow, and I mean, now's better than ever. And dude, I mean, we haven't even seen FTR much, right? Like, I mean, let's make this tag team division matter.
Right now, and this is no disrespect to,
honestly,
respectfully, even the Acclaimed and House of Glory, if you had, say, Briscoes versus FTR for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Wow. Holy shit.
Wow.
We got a 2. We got a 2. Wow. What a
And milk
match.
chocolate is melting down right now. But
Main
you
event.
tell me you're getting FTR versus. Sorry, go ahead.
That's what I said. Go.
But so if you get FTR versus the Briscoes for the AW World Tag Team Championship, you could main event a pay-per-view if you're AEW on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Why not?
You don't need Punk. You don't need the Bucks. You don't need Kenny. You don't need anybody involved in that whole situation. You don't even need Hangman. Christ, you don't even need the AEW World title.
Right. Hey, KJ, Nick, I hope you guys are doing great tonight. I feel great. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. What up, Chris?
How you doing, Chris? Welcome back. There you go. Some love. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here on a Saturday night. As you guys know, we're rolling through some HOG, some House of Glory, some Hog tonight. And right now we're in the middle of a tag team match between Main Event and Milk Chocolate. And it's been a fucking barn burner.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And this has been back and forth and been exciting the whole time.
Both members of Main Event now. Uh-oh. They're goofing around too much. I don't like it.
Right, row.
Uh-oh. This is where you might be right, Nick. I don't like it.
We've got both men getting set up to do the crisscross throw into each other's spot. Oh, ring around the rosy drop kick.
There you go. Big pop from the crowd on the double drop kick. Ooh.
Oh, but see, we go back to the tag and everything. So at least we're following, legal man syndrome. The 3D X Factor?
Yeah, holy shit.
So we get a kick out of a Sweet Chin Music and a pedigree, but not a combination of a flapjack and a Bronco Buster or a X Factor.
An X Factor, I'm down. But what a match. Main Event takes the W for those watching at home or not watching.
And we're still within the first hour. We expected this to go a good bit, so we're still got plenty of action coming.
I want to see Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns. That would be a mega match. Meh.
Roman wins.
Oh, wow. Are you sure?
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, I agree. Now, do you think it would be like an old shit match? Like people tune in for that shit?
Depends on how they want to book, on how they book it and everything. That's really how it is. So if you can polish a turd all you want. So if they book it properly and do a storyline in Kenny, honestly, maybe you get Don Callis versus Paul Heyman segment. Maybe you get something like that. I wouldn't be minding of that. But you don't get the Young Bucks involved. You don't get Nakazawa. You don't get Cutler. You get pretty much just maybe Kenny and Callis versus Roman and Paul. And unless you're going to bring in the Usos, and then you have to bring in all the fucking peripherals, which I don't want all of the elite showing up on that. You keep it pretty much one guy and a manager versus one guy and a manager, and I think you could build to that well. But I think at the end of the day, still Roman goes over.
Right? Yeah. No, I completely agree, man. Cool. Hassan agrees with you as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Hassan, the man of many words. Absolutely, folks. So right now we're going back. We're getting another match coming up right now. We've got David Adams announcing the next match. But let me know, for those of you who are watching Genesis and everything, what you're excited for tonight. We've still, we've only gotten a few matches left, or a few matches so far. We've still got the Briscoes versus the Dark Order, basically Ready Player One, or, oh, Christ. Super Smash Brothers. There we go. Why did I blank on that name? We've still got Natalia Markova versus Violette. We've still maybe, hopefully, got Grim Reefer versus Mante. It was a little weird that we got Mante starting off the show with a whole promo and all of that. And then we've got Lowki versus Penta. So we've got, Hitman versus, Miedo. And then we've got Charles Manson versus Ken Broadway for the House of Glory Crown Jewel title ladder match, or in a ladder match. So we've still got plenty of action. I mean, I know it's been a little. Speaking of which, as I click back after looking at the card, we've got Lowki coming out right now. The TNA, the NXT legend himself, Lowki, coming out right now. Damien, I know you're talking about the last match, but this match is about to be fire because we've got Lowki versus Penta El Zero Miedo. Christ, whatever other name he's had to go through promotions coming out right now. And I think this is absolutely, this could be match of the night right now. Resident Evil, what up? Hassan, I'm doing great. KJ took a little pause for the cause because, it's a Saturday night. Got to get the Saturday night get right. And absolutely, we got this going on right now with the House of Glory. We got, like I said, Lowki, cosplaying Agent 47 versus Penta El Zero Miedo. So let me know who you're taking for this match right now, folks. We got Pentagon Jr. Again, like I said, the man's had to go through so many monikers and all of that. He's a guy to me that Penta, I get that it's great that he's in the tag team. We've got the Lucha Brothers and everything like that. Nick, you are speaking facts. Christopher, thank you. Say that when KJ comes back. Let him know that. But yeah, no, I don't know if you're going to agree with me on this one, Christopher, but I feel like Penta, especially when he first came into AEW and everything like that, should have been going for the AEW World title. Like you're telling me right now that you couldn't have guys competing for the AEW World title like Miro, as KJ always likes to point out, Penta, Roosh, Andrade, versus bringing in somebody like Juice Robinson. What? We're having a title eliminator. What? I think Penta's super talented, and he was over so much when he was going over into AEW. Like him and Fenix, especially, they were great as a tag team, and I think they've kind of run their course as a tag team, to be honest. I'd like to maybe you get Fenix versus Wardlow, and you get Penta versus Moxley. That, to me, would be two great matches right there, and you don't get them as tag teams. But, folks, so let me know who you have for this match as we're kicking off right now between Lowki and Pentagon Jr., Penta El Zero, Penta Zero Miedo, any sort of Penta, I guess. Big-ass boot. Chris already taken Pentagon. Did you like 8 matches? What? What are you talking about 8 matches? What? Oh! Sling blade / double clothesline. Interesting. But yeah, I'm surprised too that Lowki never really got on in WWE. I think it might have been that problem of when he was there, Vince didn't know how to deal with cruiserweights or anything like that. But could you imagine even the 205 Live era if you had Lowki in there? Like, it's already 10 times better. But the man synonymous, kicks the chair out of Penta's hand, but the man synonymous with the X Division as well. Penta's got him up. But so let me know and he's got one hand. That's a little theatrics, but so let me know who you're taking for this match, folks. Penta or Lowki. I think it's interesting, and even the commentaries are bringing up how the bell just rang 90 seconds ago, and we're already on the outside throwing people into barricades and everything else. Damien taking Penta. Chris, Penta as a singles wrestler would be awesome. Yeah, I think so. I think that we've kind of run the course of them as tag teams. We're everybody, I feel like that's in the AW tag team division has been there from the beginning. So maybe we kind of need to mix that up a little bit and add some new blood. I think that's why the Acclaim's gotten so over. I was one of the biggest detractors of them with the Scissor Me Daddy and everything. And now I'm very much convinced they're AW's New Age Outlaws because they feel new and they feel fresh because, yes, I know they were there in Daly's Place and everything, but they weren't always in that top kind of group, like the Best Friends, like the Lucha Bros, like the Young Bucks. I think Swerve, that's part of why Swerve and Agora works so well. FTR is finally getting pushed. FTR is just going to be great regardless, but I think we need to freshen up the tag division and we need to freshen up the main event scene a bit. And right now, Penta just slamming Lowki's leg into the ring post. And he's grabbing it on the chairs. Is this a no DQ match right now? Because it looks like he's about to Pillmanize. So he just did that right in front of the ref. Is that how are we no DQ? I don't recall this being announced as a no DQ match, but so Penta's just taking a chair to Lowki's ankle. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Now you're good. But so now Penta's got the chair in the ring. Like, is the ref gonna stop this? And now he takes it to his leg again. So he's grabbing the chair. So why are we not calling for the DQ? I understand, at times, it's going to be a great match. Right. But we still have rules for a reason, folks. You set parameters, so you have to work within them. So everything makes sense. So there is logic. But so right now we've got Penta just going at Lowki's injured ankle because he's now taken a chair shot twice to it. So if you haven't given a prediction, folks, let me know who you're taking for this match. Because technically right now, I feel like if you picked Lowki, you should have won. But Penta's very much working the heel here, I guess. Well, Lowki does have a is much more of a House of Glory regular, so I could see why Penta's got to play the heel role being the outsider. But I don't know. I feel like the man's over. I feel like Death Triangle isn't really working as trying to be heels. No one's taking Pac seriously as a heel. But Lowki with the comeback kick, I guess, is the best way to pull that, to where he goes past him and then come back and kick him in the head. Why?
I'm actually back this time. My apologies, sir.
Okay. No, you're good.
So how goes the battle?
It goes, to be honest, if we're following the rules of wrestling, to me, it should be a DQ already. Because we had Penta with 2 chair shots right in front of the ref. But now we get, the reclining backbreaker. 2 count.
Oh, Lowki with the kick out. I heard what you said earlier about Lowki in like the 205 division and that. And yeah, I mean, Lowki's done really well for himself. And like you said, a staple of the X division for a long time.
Right.
Ooh. Whoo.
But are you surprised, though, that he never was a guy that seemed to, outside of that one run with NXT, to where he had that terrible promo with Curtis Axel, this is the era of McGillicuddy.
Right.
All of that. Like, that he never got a call from WWE, that Vince never saw him. It was like, I can do something with him.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think maybe just because of his overall persona and some of the things that I think they steered clear of him. Oh, wow.
Well, Penta sure as hell didn't steer clear of that, because Lowki got popped up and then proceeded to basically hit a coup de grace while on Penta's hands.
He ran up his body.
So who you got for this match, Penta or Lowki?
Lowki.
Okay, so we differ here.
I love Penta. I'm a big fan. I saw someone say that Penta as a single. Penta was a single.
Because I was talking about maybe we need to refresh the AW tag division of, like, to me, the Lucha Bros feel long on the tooth. Even a little bit of, like, I'd get where we've got the split of Jurassic Express, but that felt long on the tooth. The Best Friends feel long on the tooth. Like,
yes, very much so.
Right. We need, I don't feel like, everybody in the AW tag division outside of maybe Swerve and Glory and the Acclaimed have been there since day one.
Been for a long time with not a lot going on. Like, if they had something compelling, but they've all been kind of lost. Even Private Party lost in like weird factions and useless factions and just going under. So yeah, I mean, to your point, and I mean, if you did it right, a Phoenix versus Penta rivalry, the breakup of the brothers would be phenomenal.
Well, even I was saying if you just had, say, Penta versus Moxley, or like if you had a main event division that included guys like Penta, like Rouge, like Andrade.
Coup de grace.
Right on the ring or on the entrance ramp.
Right. Marvin, welcome to the show.
If you had guys like that in there instead of Juice Robinson and a title eliminator, like, really?
You make my eye twitch.
Right.
Oh, this one's tricky. I like Juice. I like what he does with the Bullet Club. It was funny because the man retired, but then won about, it's okay. It's wrestling. But, or quit, maybe not retired, but nonetheless, I like Juice Robinson, but I hate this booking. I don't get it. Oh my God, a Canadian destroyer. A tope
destroyer is the best way I can describe it.
Right?
Because just
woo!
Stop, he's already dead. At that point. Because, so Penta just literally hit, the best way I can describe it, folks, is absolutely a tope Canadian destroyer. That, granted, he didn't catch all of, thankfully, because he would have spiked Lowki's head on that ramp. But yeah. And the commentary is even like, Lowki is destroyed after that. No.
Man, he went down hard, but what a move.
Oh, wow. Well, and who thinks to do something like that?
Wow. Both men down, trying to get back in the ring. Penta beats out the count.
Hey.
Wow, look at you. I'm 0-2.
Right, but still, so we had Penta use the chair twice on Lowki, and he wins by count out. What?
Wow.
See, it's making the wrestling purist in me.
What if they're hurt? I mean, that was huge.
Yeah.
The Amazing Red and Brian XL are here now.
Well, they're checking on Lowki, but I mean, Grant,
man, look
if
at this
you watch that move back, Penta took, and I don't want to take anything away from it, but Penta took most of that move on his back.
No, but watching the replay, it looked as clean as it could be. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an expert out there that wants to correct me, but they held on. Like, I mean, they went like wide on. What's that?
I said it looked as safe as it could be.
Yeah, like, I mean, it looked like he landed where he wanted as far as landing on Penta first and rolling into it. But I mean, that's a huge move, man. Like, wow.
Right. This is when it gets into, are they working or are they kayfabing? Well, we've got Lowki up, so I think it might just be kayfabing. Oh, yeah, it's because he's still trying to crawl and get to Penta, so we're kayfabing, folks. So thankfully, no T's and P's for Lowki here. That this is more of, he's selling.
Does he want to continue?
Fuck off.
Nah. All right, so Penta limping. Lowki trying to get back in the ring. Are we going to get some respect here?
Maybe we're going to get that little...
He suplexes him into the ring, and they just start... You're like, what the fuck? You know, Lowki likes two matches.
He just does the vintage Orton, just does the draping DDT. Oh, so they want a third one between those two. So now it's... Okay, so you got one
rubber match.
One. Yeah, we got the rubber match now.
And they shake on it. A handshake agreement. We're going to get a third rendition of this match. Strap in and strap on. Strap on and strap in.
Taking my lines now.
Hey, KJ and Nick, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Marvin, welcome back. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here again. Thank you to everybody for making us a part of your weekend and your Saturday night. I hope everyone's happy, safe, and doing well. I will remind you, we do this all the time. We might be back tomorrow. We're coming through. What is up tonight? Boom.
We've got
Penta's got a mic.
Yeah. Phoenix, can you hear me?
Hey, what else? Boss Monster. Did he say rubber?
What?
What?
And who? What? Miedo.
Yes. Anyway, how's it going, boss?
Yeah, howdy, boss.
How you doing?
How is everybody doing?
This match was fire. It was a good match.
All right. Best match of the night so far.
Mm-hmm. And again, if you're setting up a third match, I like the ending.
Yeah, if you're setting up a third, I like the ending, and that was a hell of a way to end it, for sure. Granted, if you're going to do that, don't do the fucking chair shots.
Well, that's kind of
was the chair shot.
Spot, right, Nick?
Right. That's the wrestling purist. That's the cornet me coming out.
Right.
Pause.
Damn you.
That's my goal of the night now, is just to keep a fucking tally of how many times I pop you. Pause. Tonight, pause.
You will
that's
not.
What she said. Pause.
You will not.
Because I do it all night. Pause. Every night. Pause. What? Pause.
Hey, alt T's. Hear me now. We need a pause.
I need a pause shirt. You guys have actual phrases on your shirts. I just have words.
Right. Well, no, like we do like a pause shirt with like caricatures of us.
Oh, what?
In how many minutes?
Oh, what?
We got a 15-minute intermission. I love these little what does everyone go to everyone bathroom?
Right. Why would you do this right now, House of Glory? Like you didn't have
Why would you do this right now?
Right. Why
well, folks, we'll
you're
be back
playing with my emotions.
We'll be back in 14 minutes and 45 seconds. Stay tight. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
we stick it out, unlike the wrestling.
Right. We still got plenty of stuff to talk about here. I'm over here talking about, how apparently I don't words too many. So words short, I do.
He's a little monosyllabic. Just illin' and chillin', like those rappers say. There you go, boss.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Oh, fuck. We are officially off the rails right now.
Why were we ever on them?
That's a good point. We are in a 15-minute intermission with House of Glory Genesis. We've had 5 matches, Nick.
I believe so. Right now, I guess it's going to be a potentially House of Two show or House of Two shows. To where I guess the main event of the first half that we just ended with was Lowki versus Penta, to where they set up for a rubber match.
You said rubber. Dang, I got it.
Yeah, whatever. And then now we're gonna pretty much get, in the next 10 minutes or so here, the second half, I guess, of the show with like the Briscoes, what? The Dark Order, what? With Charles Manson, what? With maybe Grim Reefer, what? With Natalia Markova, what? So absolutely.
Yeah, lots still to come in about 13 minutes after this intermission. A little strange. I don't know why we're getting an intermission, but I understand.
It seems to be a common thing between like House of Glory, GCW, Wrestling. All the independent shows need to have a halfway intermission.
Well, I get some of them where they have halfway through the match, halfway through the pay-per-view, they have a death match, so they got to clean it up and make it safe for the next group coming in.
Right.
I get that a little bit, right? I mean, that makes sense. I get it. This was just a straight up one-on-one match. What do they need a break for? Get the next ones out there. Let's go.
Yeah, it's one thing if you've got to clean up, barbed wire, what? Thumbtacks, what? Broken glass, what? I'm going to just keep doing it, what? But after just a regular singles match, like, why? Is it that you need to sell that moment that much that you need to? Everybody needs to have a moment to reflect about what they just saw with the Tope Con Destroyer there.
That was amazing. And I mean, Penta with the win. And again, when you want to build up a rivalry, oh, he just beat me. You got lucky. You just happened to get back in the ring a little faster than I could have. The big deal. Let's do it again.
That man whooped your ass, though.
That was, man. I don't think I recall seeing a Tope.
No, I don't know many people that I would even want to try and attempt that move.
It was huge.
Yeah.
So,
and onto the ramp as well. Like they didn't just do that into the ring; they did that onto the ramp.
Right? What? I'll put the video back on. I swear to God.
Oh God, no.
Right? But yeah, now what else we got going on in wrestling? Obviously, one of the hottest topics going, Nick, is the fact of 923 was just kind of all fooey yesterday. All fooey.
All kung fu-y. But yeah, it was one of those of I think you said it perfectly on the stream last night of like, if you were born past a certain generation, you kind of don't like enjoy surprises anymore. You just always have to get the information as fast as possible.
Right.
So to us, like, we're like, okay, so what's going to happen? But I'm sure there was someone sitting there clicking of like, no, they've got to be using this, browser and this and they're using this web page, so I'm waiting for this. And we got what was probably going to be happening at 923 put out way earlier in the day, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens on Raw.
Do you think that 923 they should have had, like, as they're going to commercial break, the QR code comes up, right? Then the QR code still takes you to the game. Right? Like, just put it out again, because not everybody hacked the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you've got nothing, then you at least do it for the people that, aren't, constantly on Twitter and Instagram and everything like we are. Right. Then you do it for the general audience, because that's the thing is we were even live and we're like, wait, did we get a QR code? Are they just doing something for the live audience? Like, we were over here just left in the lurch, just left in the dark. We just got Lenny the Lizard or Lenny the Alligator commercial. I went to a commercial break at 923. That's been the running joke with this whole situation. So it does feel like, and do you think that it now adds double the pressure onto Monday?
Yes. I mean, because again, you get another teaser? Is it like, all right, do Friday? You're like, fuck's sake.
Right. Yeah. Do we get the Monday leak tomorrow somehow? And then now we get to Monday and we're just like, well, we know that we need to be here for like Extreme Rules.
Yeah, like, I can't. There's got to be more than just little hints. There's got to be more than little bubbles, Nick. There's like the breadcrumbs have to become more substantial to keep us going on the trail. At some point, it's going to get stale, and it's not even close to that yet. But I think we got to get something in Edmonton. Let's go.
Right? Yeah. It's even if you now, what even to you would be. Sorry, go ahead.
Even if it's fucking blinking lights and, well, Alexa's in the ring and her eyes change again or some bullshit. Something for us to go, ooh, anything.
It's just a Lily Titantron with feeds your head playing and red lights blinking. Like, that's right. That would be acceptable.
Yeah,
well, like something. Because that's what I was about to ask you of what to you would be acceptable of if we don't get Bray showing up.
Nothing.
What's to you acceptable? Of nothing besides Bray. At this point, Monday has to deliver Bray, or it's a fail.
No, not necessarily Bray, but enough of a taste of where we're going that keeps us at the height of our excitement, keeps everybody buzzing about it, keeps everybody jumping on YouTube and making specials about it and using special graphics.
And their whole channels into it. But is this the first time that Papa Paul and the Papa Paul or the Cerebros kind of sold wolf tickets, to quote Boss Monster here?
I don't even count these as wolf tickets. I count these as well played and well thought out story. And again, let's say they don't get found out, like if the clue from last night didn't leak early,
right?
So like I said, we're about to go to commercial, this thing pops up, everyone freaks out, oh my god, gets the coordinates, everyone's googling you like I did and you did, and you know, you figure out, okay, Monday, and you're kind of excited about it still. So again, I still think it's not a wolf ticket. It was you know, it's still moving us along. You know, I know we still waited for a moment at the show, but anyway, we got our clue. We'll see what happens Monday, but again, you need a little bit of the taste to stay on the hunt.
Yeah, I think that if we didn't get the leak earlier, like you said, and you nailed it, we would have probably had a whole different reaction and a whole different response to it. Because I mean, I don't know, I was even on here, but like, wait, the White Rabbit was always, I'm late for a very important date, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, but maybe a few minutes late. I don't know.
Right, I was, like I said, I was reaching of hoping for maybe like the main event or something like that, and we got nothing except goose egg and just what kind of got just leaked out beforehand, which I worry is taken too much. Well, not exactly too much, but has taken a lot of the edge off of this situation.
No
pun intended there, by the way.
Right. I still think it still exists. I don't think it's a complete loss, because if let's say Bray Wyatt did show up on Monday or something crazy enough happened that we were like, oh my God, I think everyone just kind of forgets that they're a little bummed out over this weekend.
Very true. But that's why I feel like it's one of those of you have to deliver. Like, I almost feel like at this point you can't deliver another like teaser. I almost feel like you have to deliver like either a teaser and someone or Bray. You have to very much make it clear that it's Bray coming back, and when
or not that clear yet.
You have to make it blatantly obvious, like blatantly.
We're getting there. We're not there.
I think we halfway are, but still, I'm just trying to find them something that they can deliver that isn't Bray, that can tie people over.
Okay.
Yeah, that ties people over.
That's a tough one.
It's Redbeard and in the white sheep mask or a white rabbit mask.
Fair enough.
And you'd have to probably try and have him with something for Extreme Rules, like maybe, I don't fucking know.
Wow,
or he's a lantern with fireflies or something.
Yeah, it really is a tricky call, because right now, like, I mean, we've been into it and a lot of people have said the same thing, and I'm sure the fans watching right now, they feel the same way, as far as it's been compelling, it's been interesting, it's been exciting. We're all, you know, fucking burrowing into this nonsense that is the clues. Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm right there with them. And what do you do next? Is it in fact him? Are they holding him off? You know, will the show start with the Firefly Funhouse theme, like you've surmised?
If that happens, I'm a pop so hard,
right?
If Raw starts off Monday night with "We're really glad that you're all of that," I'm gonna lose my mind out of the gate. Right. But so I guess even like what Boss Monster's talking about here, with him wanting to see Bray go over Roman clean, which I don't think will happen anytime soon. So what do you think is kind of the first feud or anything for Bray? Because I feel like at this point, Bray's coming back. If he's not the White Rabbit, he's at least coming back.
It's a tough one, because you kind of think like, okay, well, he's going to come back and then he's going to go after the champion. But to your point, we both don't believe that Roman is going to lose that anytime soon.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's Bray. Bray told Dexter to chase Miz around, and that's where we end up with it. Not thrilled about it, but where else do we go with it?
Brawny the Strowman.
As an opponent or part of the group?
Maybe. I could see him maybe as an opponent, or maybe depending on how wrestling has only one royal family.
I think Cody Bray is the perfect yin and yang. I think that's a puzzle piece that clips in together nicely, and I think that would be outstanding as a rivalry.
Yeah, so it's really dependent on where he's at, I guess, in his recovery. Maybe that's partially why they're dragging out, because where else do you go with Bray with this. Roman's dance card's kind of filled out for the rest of the year. I feel like a little bit.
Yeah.
Drew and Cross, their dance cards filled out. Braun, maybe. If you do heel versus Braun babyface, but we saw how that went with the whole Swamp Thing match and everything else. So maybe it could go a little sideways. So, and you don't want to do like Bray versus Seth, I feel.
It's so tough, Nick. It's so tough to call. It really is, because to me, it has to be a gigantic baby face.
So that's why I think they might be halfway dragging it. Well, even if you do it at Extreme Rules, does Cody come back at Extreme Rules?
I think it's too soon. I think it's too
do
soon.
We get him versus
I think Cody's
Will?
return is
What
Rumble.
if we get? What about Randy?
What about Randy?
What about Randy?
That's not bad. But where's Randy at with his recovery, with his injuries, his issues?
Right. And is Randy a true baby face, or does he just come back heel? And we are back, I think, live in full effect right now.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Pardon me. Do. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling through. I will remind everybody out there of a couple things. As we probably should have done this during the 15-minute intermission, but we're having a fun chit chat.
We talk too much.
We talk too goddamn much. But that being said, folks, I will remind everyone a few things. We are the channel that grinds like no one else. We go live constantly. We are grinding towards 1K subscribers. We appreciate you all being here, all being a part of it. Let everybody you know. If you have any wrestling fans out there, if you're in a wrestling chat room, if you're involved in anything wrestling-wide, let them know about us. We do interviews. We do breaking news. We do these live streams all the damn time. The Dark Order is coming out to the ring, and we cover it all. Tonight we're here for Hog, then GCW, then New Japan, and the Indies, and all the above. That also being said, do keep in mind, if you're a big fan of the show and you've been around, get yourself a t-shirt. Go to Alt Wrestling Tees. Check us out. Get yourself a what t-shirt?
Why?
In honor of Nick?
Why?
A what t-shirt?
Why?
From the man Nick.
Why?
Yeah, and then we also have the Mr. Every Night t-shirt, the one you wear to the bar. You let everyone know what's up. Let them know that you're not just a sometimes type of person, that you show up every night and deliver the goods. And when you're just had enough and you want everyone to know where you stand, you just let everyone know they need to cut the shit in honor of our boy CJ. Big shout out to him, by the way. And go to Alt Wrestling Tees. Go to the link below. It takes you to Redbubble. Check out the Wrestling for Life Network section. Also, check out his entire catalog. A lot of crazy designs, a lot of fun designs. You can even pick between Team Punk and Team Young Bucks as the Briscoes come out, Nick. The channel that just keeps on doing it. And we got a huge match coming our way
right. We them boys, just like we them boys coming out right now.
Woo!
And with the rapid fire promos there.
All right, I need some predictions on this one.
Yeah, who do you have, and why is it the Briscoes?
The Briscoes.
Right. It's Briscoes versus Super Smash Brothers, essentially.
I want them to do some Super Smash Brothers stuff tonight.
Oh, I bet you they probably will. And
I'll get them over with me.
Well, that's the thing, is I feel like there's going to be a few people that would notice that, but that's the thing, is that's the problem with AEW, is they do stuff like that to where only guys like us remember stuff, and the main crowd that they're trying to appeal to is like, why did he just pause in the middle of the fucking match?
It's okay to do it and have a portion of your fan base not get it. It's when you highlight it. You highlight athletes in the same light where the fans tuning in are like, what the fuck? Why would they do this? And only certain people are in on it. You know, if it's a part of a match or you throw in a little move in the wrestling nerds of the world, like you and I, where we're like, oh shit, he did that because of this and it means this. Where other people are like, that was really cool. That was it. That's
right.
That's okay. It's when you spotlight it and it becomes a big thing and everyone's like, I have no idea why I'm watching what I'm watching.
Right. Respectfully, put the Dark Order on the show that bears their name, AEW Dark.
Right.
Respectfully.
Now, this does have the potential to be a really, really, really good match.
Yeah, when they're wrestling outside of AEW, the gloves are off. They actually get to be pro wrestlers. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes with the Briscoes.
Right.
I feel like we've kind of got, I've at least gotten used to, all right, so Briscoes versus FTR, repeat. All right, so the next match the Briscoes have is versus FTR. All right, so the next match they have is versus FTR. Okay. Right. I'm fine with it the whole time.
Pretty much. But, I mean, dude, remember like back when this all started with AEW? Like Uno would come out topless and had a chair full of humans? Right? What the times have changed. What? At least it was like, what the fuck are we watching? Opposed to like, what am I watching?
Now we just all do this.
Right? Man, those infomercials and shit were great though.
Oh, it was great. And then it just went all the way jobber.
I just don't know why. Like people said, well, because of Brody. But in honor of Brody, why not carry out his vision? You knew as closest friends to him and Tony what his vision of Dark Order was. Like, I want to do these vignettes and I want it to feel like this and da-da-da-da-da. So why couldn't they have just found somebody to step in or move? Listen, guys, I know we're sad, but I'm taking the reins and, we still are uber evil. Like, to me, that would have been the best honoring of Brody Lee.
So to have someone replace him?
No, not replace him. I just mean you would need someone like Uno to right the ship, but at the same time, like deliver what his vision was.
Right, but when you surround yourself with people who you're struggling to elevate to where you got them,
right?
When the fucking rudder of the boat goes down, you can't really pull that shit together to get anywhere near there. So it just goes off the rails.
Oh, here we go. And as we suspected, Nick, it's off to the races.
Right. We've got Jay and Uno right now in the ring. Tagging and Mark.
Whoop. Briscoes are winning. Briscoes. Yo, Hagen.
Like I said.
Win.
Who do you have for this and why is it the Briscoes?
Yeah, let us know if anybody's going against the Briscoes tonight.
Right. Who has the Dark Order, the Super Smash Brothers, taking the House of Glory Tag Team Championships tonight?
And how many vitamins are you on at the time of this?
Right. And let me know where I can get some.
Right. So we got Grayson locked up and pushed into the corner. Big chop.
Oh.
No cells. No cells. Marvin says Briscoes for the win. They are just wailing on each other. That's
Now, how would you feel if, because we have stuff like FTR, we've got stuff like the Blackpool Combat Club, even a little bit, even I'd say with Wardlow and all of that, AEW has very much that potential to work that stiffer style, that almost that Ring of Honor style that they got famous off of. What if AEW really shifted to that was their main focus of pro wrestling versus the gymnastics, all right, so I'm going to hit you with a fucking tombstone and then 10 super kicks and then another tombstone and then you'll kick out at 1 and then I'm going to hit you with a punch and then I'll get the 3 count.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
Well, here's the answer. I'm going to answer that. You're not supposed to answer a question with a question, Nick, but part of my answer is what originally attracted Tony to the Young Bucks? Maybe this is a bad question. But what originally got, the Young Bucks and Cody and guys over with Tony was what they were doing at the time with Ring of Honor. We all know the story of how they kind of, used the Ring of Honor name to get where they needed to go and then dropped it off on the side of the road like a hitchhiker. But, Tony was watching the Ring of Honor product that they were involved in, and it really got over with them and made them put the investment in and want to take the risk on the venture. But that to me is exactly where you could have made. That's what you were supposed to deliver. That style, I thought, is what AEW was supposed to be 3 years ago, where you come in and you give us that elevated Ring of Honor, a higher produced Ring of Honor with, a little more bells and whistles than you would get at that level, bigger venues, bigger shows, bigger lights, bigger sound. But that type of wrestling.
Right. You give us like the Blackpool Combat Club versus Jericho Appreciation Society feud kind of was saying of you get us pro wrestlers versus sports entertainers on the other show. Right. You give us pro wrestling. But it just went all the way the other way. Of sports entertainment and sports entertainment. I messed all that saying up, but I think you let the inmates run the asylum with Tony. That's the problem,
right? Yeah, I mean, with the inexperience, you make mistakes, and it's like the little things of when you do proper interviews, allow your talent to get themselves over with a good interview. Allow a good interviewer like Tony to lead them in the right direction and support them as they deliver their message. Don't have every interview in the back turn into a brawl. Let people get through promos. Let their personality shine like an MJF. Let it be a really solid wrestling show. Not everything has to be chaos. Don't make it like it's like, you gave, it's a high school project for some kid of like, rewrite your favorite show. And he was like, I would do all this. You're like, shit.
Right. I would have Cesaro swing Chris Jericho on top of a Hell in a Cell. And then I'd have Eddie Kingston throw Sammy Guevara through tables off that same cell. Like the man writes like he's playing with fucking action figures.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
The Briscoes are in control at the moment, folks. If you haven't made a prediction yet, why not?
Right.
Just because we think we know doesn't mean you can't tell us.
Doesn't mean you can't tell me how wrong I am.
Right.
Trust me, my wife does it frequently.
Oh, snap. And she would be right.
Right. But no, so right now we've got the control throwing Grayson into a double shoulder tackle.
Double shoulder tackle, Grayson down hard. I mean, and what I've seen of Grayson, through Super Smash Brothers and then into AEW, even the early matches, he stood out like he was a talented dude.
But so what purpose does the Dark Order have right now in AEW?
None.
Outside of the Brody Lee Tribute Act.
Yeah, no, they got no purpose. They have become a 100% a jobber crew, and that's why it was absolutely asinine for them to do well in the triple threat tournament or the trios tournament. Because they went from booking them as nobodies to in the finals. Bullshit.
Like you said, that almost feels more disrespectful to the man's legacy, and I get that we get the -1 and it's part of everything and all of that. But still, the fact that they're still trying to constantly be pushed as a prominent faction, the fact that Hangman Page potentially caused all of this whole chaos that's going on backstage right now because of a member of the Dark Order.
And he got a title shot.
Right. That's still going on. It's almost you're just trying to monetize and make what you can off of Brody's legacy.
No, what made me laugh about that was something happened a couple days ago, and I sent you like an article, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you think Tony picked a side? Eh? What do you think of this?" And it was like, pro CM Punk, and then fucking here we are sitting here last night, and it's like, and Page with the win, and it's like, oh yeah, shit,
right, yeah. How many times we were sitting on a Rumble, and you're like, "No, I don't see how you think that. I don't see how you picked the side."
Well, shit.
For months, like, no, listen, he's a mark.
I keep overestimating this gentleman. I keep giving him the bit. Like, come on, Tony, come on, you can do it.
Do with him what you would do if you were in that situation. And that's the thing, like we talked about last night. If we were both, born of a certain situation to where instead of a silver spoon born up our ass, we got born with a spork stuck up our ass. So pause. But so we don't get. What we would do if we were in Tony's situation is entirely different than that. What that man even seems to think is a reasonable action to do.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I mean, it's crazy. And
we're clapping the steel chair.
And there he goes. Tope over the top.
Tope con Briscoe.
Con Briscoe.
So very much the Briscoes have absolutely been in control of this match as Stu Grayson goes flying into the guardrail right now.
Welcome back, Johnny. Good to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. I'll go with Evil Uno and Grayson win via interference so the Briscoes keep their belts. Okay. Oh. 2-on-1. Got her! Wow, big kick out by Oons. I call him Oons. Yep. We go way back.
He's an honorary Oons. The Sami Zayn of AEW. He's an honorary Oons.
A Twist of Fate pay-per-view looks absolutely stacked on October 6th. A lot of names that you recognize on the card. We may or may not be here. We'll let you know.
I was going to say, Damien, send that with every other message you send me. Love you, bud. But no, yeah, I'm sure you'll let me know about that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
we'll
think
try and see what's going on. That's the thing is there's only three of us, so we can only cover so much at one time and everything. At times, once you get to like 3 cards and plus at the same time, you know, it starts to be error 404, brain not found.
But yeah, no, we mapped out like the next 2 months of wrestling.
Right? This man sent me like a semester of wrestling of like, all right, so you have House of Glory from first block to the second block. You've got Wrestling Revolver from second block to third block. Like,
assisted sit down power bomb.
Kick
out.
The rage quit.
Mark Briscoe barely kicks out.
So Dark Order, Evil Uno with a 2 count on Briscoe.
Yeah, Jay hasn't gotten back up since hitting the barricade.
Oh, well, they just pointed that out on commentary. Maybe he, not to say it this way, but maybe he Darby Allin himself. But he's sitting there looking. They had him on the hard carry, so he's just looking at the bottom of the ring, like fucking.
Okay. He's good. He's good. I think he's really
like. Poking out like what? Just waiting for the opportunity to strike.
Oh, there he is.
He's right. Hurricane Rana.
Boom. Big boot by Mark. Tag.
Damien, you're running out of things to talk about. Talk about this match that's going on right now. This match is fantastic. We've got Jay Briscoe setting up Stu Grayson for a pedigree. Reverses it into a clothesline now. What? There's always something to talk about when it comes to pro wrestling.
That's it, folks. Don't be shy. Let us know what's up. Big neck breaker. Wow. He whipped through that neck breaker hard.
Right.
Giant elbow.
Oh.
Wait.
Uno. Dos.
Oh.
Uno.
Wow, dude. I want an instant replay on whether or not that was a save. This match has been amazing.
Replay. So then why are you saying that nothing to talk about, Damien?
Right.
I am a boy. Sorry, I wanted to do like Friday mode there.
And the match continues, folks. If you're just tuning in, we are watching House of Glory Genesis, and we have the Briscoes up against Dark Order or the Super Smash Brothers. Oh. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
That was clever. Like the recoil into a German from J, like
that's the Grayson
German J into Mark in the corner after he recoiled off of Uno. What?
It's the pinball wizard. Oh,
is that really the name? Because that's a fucking awesome name for that.
Might be. It fits.
Oh, it fits perfectly. It's the extra ball. Pause.
Gigantic ball. He's got gigantic ball.
Pause.
Damien, I love it. There are rumors that the WWE Championship is going to be vacated by Roman Reigns. Maybe. He beats Rock and says, "I can do no more." Oh,
the flipping cutter. Oh, and Mark pulls Uno out to break up the count. This has been a hell of a match, and this is how we come back out of that little pause for the cause there earlier. Wow. Like I said, that's what happens with these indie shows. It seems it's a tale of two halves. You get, either pre or post pause for the cause is fantastic. The other garbage.
right, sandwich. It's a garbage sandwich.
Right, it's a garbage. Don't even finish it without popping.
Oh, Uno's gonna
Uno go splat.
Wow, Humpty Dumpty. I got that one. Has Lowki from NXT and Lowki in Impact fought yet? Yeah.
Yes. And Alexander Caval lost to Penta.
0M.
Right. Zero Miedo. Say it with me now. Zero Miedo.
His name change is always going to make me laugh.
Oh, yeah. The man's the man of 1,000 names. Oh,
shit. Look at this.
Penta.
Look. Oh, Doomsday Device. See, it's too dark. You can even see the top half of Grayson for the clothesline.
Right. Yeah. You just see.
There we go.
Cross flip.
It's over.
Doomsday Destroyer from the Briscoes on to Stu Grayson, and they retain the House of Glory Tag Team Championships.
Right. Riddle versus Damian Priest just got announced for Monday Night Raw. And we will be here. And we'll see if there's a bunny. And we'll see if there's a lights out. We'll see if pray.
We're going fully down the rabbit hole. Pause. Right. Chasing rabbits. Pause.
Pause. All right, so the Briscoes are victorious.
Feed. That's such a weird, because of the spotlight and everything. It does look good on. If there was a ton of chaos and a ton of action, like if this was GCW and you've got light bulbs breaking and everything, if you got thumbtacks and all that going on in the center of the ring, that's one thing. But when you're setting up for what?
Sorry, Nick, we got music.
What?
Uh-oh. We got company. By the way, it's the main event, so it's a little unfair that you threw Nick.
Right, yeah. So when I had my whole, who's on first, what's on second moment, granted, it was vitamin induced, but still.
Vitamin induced?
Right. So we're going to get main event versus the Briscoes?
Why not? They just had a barn burner. See what's up.
But that's a big step up, I feel, for main event. And they have been on every show that I can think of. I think whether it's been probably NWA, what? AEW, what? House of Glory, what? GCW, what? XPW, what? And I think I already said NWA, what? What? They've been on, like, even shows that we haven't been able to cover live that I've seen on Insta and everything like that, like Garden State Pro Wrestling and all of that. Like, they've been on every goddamn show. So these guys are out there hustling.
Right? No, absolutely. So we'll see. The fans seem into it.
Well, I don't know. Right as you said, we'll see. Jay's just,
right? Ring of Honor. Briscoes versus who? Main event.
What?
Alexander, how are you doing?
No, I feel like he's halfway getting into it because that's going to be their name now. That's their fucking gimmick would be.
Yeah.
Abbott and Costello.
Declined.
Oh, interesting.
Declined and a rollout.
Well, I said that they were hustling, but I mean, if we really had the main event versus the Briscoes, are we really thinking the Briscoes are losing? Unless we get a 1-2-3, Santino Morella shock the world type moment. I don't know.
And you know what though? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong at all with making main event earn a title shot.
Make them grind for it like the Acclaimed.
Yeah, they'll earn it. So that's it. They came out challenged. Briscoe said no. Now they'll find some way to earn a title shot, and then there we go. So we will see.
Absolutely.
The Briscoes versus the main event. This is their second title shot in like 3 months, KJ Nick, for the House of Glory Tag Team Championships. So maybe that's also why they got declined as well.
Right. I was going to say, thank you, Damien, for who has now, I guess, put us on the House of Glory. Because that's the thing is we still obviously know everything here and there. And, but now that we're getting into covering these pretty much, we're getting caught up with all the storylines going on with House of Glory, with Wrestling Revolver, with all of these kind of independents that, pop up on a Saturday night, on a Friday night, on a Sunday night when, the big promotions like WWE, AEW, NWA, don't have anything popping off. No, these shows have always been fantastic and always delivered. Like I know when we did Wrestling Revolver, that show was fantastic.
Yeah, it really was. Absolutely.
Right. Well, it's even like with GCW. I think one of the best matches that I've seen in the past couple of months was a fucking death match between a man and a woman on GCW.
I knew you were going to go there.
Right. What?
Hey, Grim.
Right.
By the way, for those who are a fan of Grim Reefer, go to Alt Wrestling Tees. There's a wonderful Grim t-shirt on the site. Go check it out.
Right. So the guy who makes our shirts makes the same shirts for Grim Reefer, the innovator of highness instead of the innovator of violence.
Right.
Right.
I want to see the Briscoes versus Penta and Ray. That's happened at least twice.
Probably.
I feel like at least
a little bit.
They've been built together. They deliver together.
Could you imagine the Briscoes versus the Acclaim, though?
Briscoes
the Briscoes versus Swerve in Our Glory?
Yeah. Let's go.
Right.
Oh, we got
Butters coming out now.
Butters.
Yeah. the match that we thought we were going to get super earlier to start off the show because Montekia came out here and cut a whole sentimental promo and then just managed to walk backstage. So the match we thought we were starting the show off with now finally actually happens.
Really? Just change his mind. The Briscoes versus the main event in second. Why do I keep reading the same one? Give us more to read, folks. Tune in.
Well, I think they were just saying something about how Montekia is going to reveal his face. Is he just no way, Jose?
What? No.
What?
No way.
What?
Jose?
What? What do you say? What?
What? Shattered dreams. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into the next match. If you have not given us a prediction yet, please do so. Let us know. Who do you got? Who are you taking? And don't forget, if you haven't liked, subscribed, and joined the family yet, please join us. We're the wrestling fans you do not have in your real life, where, you just want to talk a bit of wrestling and nobody wants to hear it. You come here. We're here all the damn time talking about all the wrestling, Nick.
Oh, absolutely. Like I've said before, it's like having your buddies over, on the couch with you, just shooting the shit, watching some wrestling. Sometimes we're going to get off topic. Sometimes we're going to just sit there and be cracking jokes and everything like that. But we're still going to be keeping an eye on to everything that's going. It's literally like having, like I said, your homies over, just having a party, watching wrestling with you.
So Axiom's older brother is got Reefer down.
Razorwing. Bumblebee cosplay. I don't get this whole outfit. He looks like a shitty owl man. Versus Grim Reefer. I keep calling him the innovator of highness. I think Alt calls him something else there. But yeah, the man that, has been known to put one in rotation and spark one while he's hitting, mid moonsault or mid cutter.
Yeah, no, he's we've seen him do quite phenomenal things in that wrestling ring with the paraphernalia in his mouth. So
yeah, the East Coast
dedicated. What else we got? You guys are funny. I know I say it a lot. It's damn true.
I'm glad you think so, because my wife tries to fucking smack me around. Just
right?
Shut up. Right. She's sick of the what chance at this point. So I'm glad someone thinks I'm funny.
I can imagine.
Oh, bro. I literally at this point can't say what without going instinctually to that. We were out today with, like I said, with my father and his girlfriend and everything. And I let out a what, and she's instantly like, not right now.
No, not today. Not today.
Right. Just what?
But yeah, Nick, I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
No, I appreciate it.
Yep, it's like having your best friends over at the house. Crop dust your cat. That's
yes,
the good, yeah, right.
See, that follows that up perfectly, because it wouldn't be us if we didn't, no sell any sort of compliments or anything like that. But yeah, we would be the type of person, or at least I might be, let one rip there. Pause.
That's a good thing about doing it the way we do it, right? Is we're not actually in your living room. We keep ourselves and our issues to ourselves.
Right.
All right, Reefer back in the ring. Big chop. Oh. Irish whip. If you haven't made a prediction yet, let us know. Damien's got Grim. I got Grim.
I think it's Reefer clearly on this as he hits springboard Russian leg sweep.
I like when he does it. It's a good move.
Oh, the man's super talented. Oh, big ass chop that just flows Mante.
Oh, shit. Out to the floor they go. What else out there, folks? We got quite a few people tuning in. What do you got on your wrestling mind? What should we talk about? Are you enjoying HOG if you're watching it tonight? Hog wrestling, as I like to call it. Because it just sounds funny.
Yeah, pause.
Pause. Springboard Russian leg sweep. I like it a lot. But yeah, what do you got on your wrestling mind? What are you thinking about? What stories have you talking? What are you wondering? What can we help you think about?
Right. What sort of wrestling questions you got on our mind that, you want to hear us talk about, debate about, maybe even potentially answer for you?
Maybe potentially.
Not saying I might know a guy, but I might know a guy. I probably don't know a guy.
Right. Big clothesline by Grim, and they go back into the ring. I keep wanting to call Butters and Mantis. I don't know why.
You managed to call him not his name twice.
I want to call him Mantis. I have no idea. Ooh, big stomp. Oh, sorry if I blew out anybody's eardrums, but
I don't even know how to respond to that. I was just thinking of like he looks like the world's shittiest supervillain. Like
Mantequilla.
Right. Grown man who pretends to be a supervillain gets his ass whooped by his dad.
Wow. I like it. All right, we got a rear naked choke on Mantequilla. Butters.
All right, on Mantequilla.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yes, we got there.
Yes. It's too late. It's too late. I mean, it's a Saturday night.
That's the best joke of the night, folks.
You're like, these two guys are way too proud of each other right now.
I don't give a shit. I am, folks. This is what happens, like we said, of when you have your wrestling buddies over, just watching wrestling. Half the time we're going to be watching wrestling and breaking it down. half the time we're just gonna be cracking jokes and just be on them vitamins and just talking mad shit. So absolutely.
Ding.
Right.
I like it.
Who do you think
A
are
real
going for
question.
the main event? Charles Mason, sorry, copyright. Charles Mason or Cash Flow, aka Ken Broadway, KJ Nick.
I kept calling him Kevin Broadway today. I don't know why. Oh,
Kevin Nash.
Kick out by Grim Reefer.
But no, I guess I'm gonna go with Ken Broadway. I think we could get potentially a pretty solid match out of that. Mason's weird because on House of Glory he's a champion. On GCW he gets jobbed out and everybody loses except for Charles Mason. So it's one of those of where do we really go with this? So I guess I'm gonna go with Ken Broadway. Long way of answering a short question.
After all that,
right? Like I said, long way of answering a short question.
With after all that, I'm gonna go with Charles. I like what he's doing. You're right. Oh shit, that was a 2. That was wow. That was the noodliest kick out I've seen in a minute.
That's one of those that just you go, that's
right. Cash Flow. I got Mason. I like Mason.
Why?
Welcome back, Hassan. There's 2 NWA pay-per-views on the same weekend as NWA. Hard Times has 2 pay-per-views in the same weekend. Did I enter the Matrix? I feel like that was
right. What in the White Rabbit was that fucking comment? Again, Daniel, I love you, and you get it because you obviously know this going on.
Oh, there it is.
Right. Put it in rotation.
I
think Daniel might have been putting in rotation of, do you mean it has 2 nights? Or are they working, 2 shows in the same day?
Like, a lot of 2-night shows.
Explain that, because you said they have 2 pay-per-views on the same weekend because they have 2 pay-per-views. What?
Oh, there you go.
Oh!
Dude, I have trouble keeping my shit lit just standing in the backyard.
Exactly. That man has the best weed man known to mankind. That man just hit, a roll 1 elbow from the top rope, and that thing didn't even ash. Like that, that thing didn't
even ash.
Not a seed, not a stem, not a puff went unmissed in that.
Two count. I downloaded my new music. Attaboy, Hassan. Way to go. NWA Rumble the same weekend as NWA Hard Times. We're always here for the NWA shows. The NWA shows
that's
deliver.
Hard times, Dusty. That's hard times, baby. When you got 2 shows going on the same weekend, Dusty. That's hard times.
Big kick. Oh,
where'd the spliff go?
That's a funny spot.
Who stole the spliff?
Oh, kick. He's going to lose because he lost his spliff.
What in the hell high? No way. And even took the hat off. What the fuck?
Boom. Yes. No. I went Reefer.
Right.
I didn't pick Mantis.
Shitbird picks up the win there. I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter with the win.
Right. That's his name from now on. Just like how Coke and Diet Coke is stuck, it's now just, I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, because that went over like a turd in a punch bowl. Was he smoking a blunt or something? Yeah. He was partaking in legal vitamins, Alexander. So yeah, we're getting a challenge for we're getting Kill Bruce or Kill Bill right now. Sorry, not
Kill Bruce.
yeah. Bruce Pritchard, be on alert. But we're getting Kill Bill right now with a 6-way championship. Are we going to get a 6-way match right now? You watch.
I picked the guy with the sword, says the announcer.
Sword guy ain't nothing to fuck with.
Happy Saturday, folks. I hope everyone there is having a wonderful weekend. We put another one in the books, so congratulations for that. We're having a good time. You know, like you said, the wrestling might suck. We never do, and not saying it even does. But that being all said, we keep coming back for more, folks. Stay tuned. Click that little bell. We got lots of programming coming your way. You never know when we're going to try another original, or just keep banging out an update. Whatever pops off in the wrestling, we'll be here to cover it. We might just do a show for shits and giggles. I know Damien loves to try and talk us into it, so you never know when we can be persuaded to do another one.
We did 3 shows in a row last night, and if 923 would have delivered and we were feeling, vitamin enough, we would have been doing a 4th show. So absolutely, folks.
Damn.
Okay, yeah. Ron Simmons. Damn.
Yeah. And if nothing else, we will be back on Monday for Raw, 3 hours all the way through the week. We got one more, I believe next week on NXT's pre-taped as well before we get the relaunch of the brand officially. I believe that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if we get any answers to these rabbit clues. It said show up in Edmonton, so we will be tuning in, sitting on the edge of our seats like Mark's again, and we'll see how marked out we can go.
We'll probably have another countdown. Well, no, there was no time. So we'll just be waiting through all of Raw. That's how Hunter's getting you to watch 3 hours. Is like the White Rabbit might show up.
The next clue will be 11:53 on the 27th or 26th.
Right.
You're like, oh yeah, of course.
Right. Of course. Just wait till the last minute.
Right. Yeah, the last minute. I don't think Triple H would allow Reefer to do that in his company. No.
They had a 420 show.
Hey, good point.
All right. Sure. Now you're good. I got Violette coming out to the ring right now. And I'm going to take a little pause for the cause if you're good.
Cheers, my friend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling through House of Glory. We are going into the ladies' match now as part of Genesis tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us a minute of your time, or multiple minutes for some of you. So we do appreciate it. We really do. Boss, giving us some peace. Peace on earth, buddy. But Violetta's in the ring. And here comes the champ. Boom, boom, boom. So let me know if you guys are watching along at home. Who do you have for the win? Who do you have for the victory? The Russian Crush. Markova on the way down to the ring. Come on, let's go. What's your predictions? Who's going over in this one? Beyond that, what else are you thinking about? What is on your wrestling mind here tonight, Alexander? How long has the show been on? Show has been on for 2 hours and approximately 3 minutes. The Russian Crush. That feels very close to copyright. Markova for the win in the House of Glory women's title match. Good call, Damien. I got Markova as well. Let's see what this match brings, but yeah, here we go. There you go. There you go. What else we got here tonight, folks? Yeah, do keep in mind, Monday night we are tuning in. We will be following more clues, and we'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw. If you didn't know, the last clue as far as this White Rabbit story goes has been the coordinates for Rogers Center in Edmonton, which was where they'll be on Monday. And we'll see what the next part of this story is. Is anybody getting impatient with the storyline at all? Are you guys content with it? How do you like it? With that being said, right now, the ding, ding, ding is happening. Markova, Violetta are in the ring, and we'll see how this one goes. Markova, Marvin's got Markova. Across the board for Markova. Women lock up. Oh, a little bit of hair pulling. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Little clunky, little clunky. Markova for the win. Who else would you like to see challenge Markova? Anybody? Anybody got a shot at whom you might want to see take on Markova if she is successful tonight? Big pop for her, though. Big clap on the chest. So I imagine we got about another 45 minutes of this show to go. I think we have 2 more matches off the top of my head. And I believe one of them is going to be a pretty good amount of time. So we will see. But right now, if you haven't made your guess, haven't thrown a prediction in the ring, what are you waiting for? Who's going to win this match? I want to see some opinions. And if you don't feel like making a prediction, just throw out anything about anything, folks. We're here to answer your questions. It's one of our favorite parts of this channel, of this show, is just being able to interact with the crowd, see what other people are thinking, see what other people are feeling about the wrestling, when we appreciate you guys tuning in and being a part of it. Ooh. Irish whip. Oh, reversal. Markova across. Leapfrog. This is... Oof. Who's watching this? This is a little rough. Wow. Oh. Backslide. A 1.5 count. This is awful. Guys, I hate to... These 2 ladies are slipping and sliding and clunking and bumping. Woo! It's not pretty. I have more ideas on the way. All right. I like when you got good ideas. We're always here to listen. Markova giving the fans some shit. Uh-oh. Violette going for Tope Supercida. Yeah, you heard me. There you go. Got tired of waiting, dives out. And now is in control. Yeah, this match has been... It looks like a developmental training match where the students like stand around the ring and cheer them on so they get some reps in. A lot of just a lot of missteps. This is all right though. Slapping the shit out of her. Woo! Oh. Okay. Markova misses the kick, hurts her leg. What do you think? Anyone out there a Markova fan? Oh, shit. Violette hits the ring post. Violetta. And she's down. Markova back in control, giving the business to the crowd once again. The 2 ladies are still on the outside of the ring, folks. And the ref not counting, just telling her to get back in the ring. Begging her to get back in the ring. More claps to the chest, and now we get the roll back into the ring. Markova in chase, and the ref joins them. Interesting tactic. 1, 2. Oh, they go for a pin, and even if she didn't kick out, they were kind of rolled up into the ropes. Again, just kind of a real amateur vibe to this match. And listen, I'm not knocking the ladies. I know they're doing their thing, but yeah, there's just a lot of missteps. Considering some of the matches on the show, it really stands out when you're not up to level. Yeah, Violet. Maybe got me saying Violette. Violet. Markova to the Irish whip into the corner. She drops down to her knees and crawls. Wait, what the hell? Violet stands up and, oh, okay, weird spot. A fun spot to watch, though. Markova threw her into the corner, dropped down to her knees. Violet got up. She got up and shoved her foot into her throat. It's weird. The ref giving her trouble. She's praying. Please don't get me in trouble. Back elbow. Roll through cutter. Not bad, not bad. 1-2, 1-2. What a weird match. We got another championship match still to come. All right, now we're exchanging chops and slaps. Big forearm, back and forth. Folks, let me know. I see the chat's a little quiet. If you're sitting, tuning in right now, just throw anything out there. What are you thinking? What do you want to talk about? What's funny? What's on your mind? What are you snacking on? Oh, we get a choke. All right, she's got her back. Violette throwing some elbows, trying to get free. Crowd behind her. Scarlet Witch for the win. Wow, big clothesline. I have more ideas on the way. Let us know. What are you waiting for? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Big reversal. Big boot. Yeah, really slow. Like, wow. Horrible sell on the drop kick. Kind of a kick out. Whew. Like I said, folks, just calling it the way I see it, as we always do. Not trying to disparage anybody, but this has been a clunky match. A lot of missteps, running into like boots real slow, delayed reaction on selling, botching moves, stumbling together. Oh! The X Factor! And a 2 count. Wow, shit. Markova, Jason says. Jason, welcome back. Good to see you. I'm eating salt and vinegar chips. Good choice. Something I do like once in a blue moon. Rarely does that happen. I would love to see Markova versus Mandy Leon. That would be an awesome match. Hopefully it would be better than this one there, Damien. Oh, shit. German trying to... Oh, no, they botched the German. Oh, they're going to go for another one. Oh, and that one was better. Okay, they botched the German spot, but they made up for it by doing another one. Okay. Ripcord, rolling kick. Markova's already in the ropes. This is fucking bad. Bad. Nick, damn you. Better timing on breaks than me tonight. This, no offense. Maybe some. I don't care. This is not good. Salt and vinegar chips. Just vinegar chips, because don't all chips have salt? The philosophical question of the day. You know someone's on the vitamins when they get philosophical about the potato chips. Oh, there we go! New champion! Markova gets pinned. And it's funny. No matter what happens in the match, Markova rolls onto her belly and puts her butt in the air. Watch, listen. But it just looks ridiculous. It looks so intentional. Uh-oh. Violet with the win. It's more entertaining than this match. So Violet is your new HOG Women's Champion. Markova's shocked. And for some reason in downward dog position. I have no idea why. Are you a fan of Mandy Leon, KJ? Truthfully, I don't know. I can't give you a huge opinion on Mandy Leon, to be honest. I know we watched her. Where did we watch her? Sounds terribly wrong. But yeah, I don't have a deep opinion about her. Well, I'll let you know. Salt vinegar chips are one of my faves. It's a good choice. Good choice. See, I'm more of a sweet tooth guy. But once in a while, look, some more love. We're getting more love for the salt and vinegar chips than we are for HOG right now. Violette is not Violet turning violet in this match. All right. Well, they announced her as Violette. I didn't hear a ta. No ta. There was no ta. All right. So the champ exits the building. That was a sloppy jalopy of a match. Again, we just call it as we see it. No disrespect for the people trying really, really hard to deliver a good show. But that was messy. Messy. And we're wasting.
Yeah, we're not talking about the soccer player. This man got me coming back to correct my own jokes and everything. Like, no, you can't call her Violet. I was saying it's Violetta. It's not Violet. You're turning violet bullshit, whatever you were calling it.
Oh, the new trend in wrestling is have somebody cut a song on the way.
Is have a rapper no one's heard of outside of right now, and instantly everyone's somehow a fan of. Start rapping a song no one's heard of until right now, but everyone knows somehow.
No, I agree. I mean, and now we got Cash Flow coming to the ring real quick.
Broadway, my man, who I'm
what did I just say?
The main event.
Cash Flow, yeah, okay. I had a moment like, did I fuck up his name again?
No, it's Cash Flow / Ken Broadway. So we've got Ken Broadway coming to the ring right now. And he's taken on Charles Mason in the main event of tonight for the House of Glory Crown Jewel title in a ladder match. And hi, Alicia. Hi, Chris. Hi, Damon. Hi, everybody still kicking around, all of that. Let me know who you're taking for this match. Let me know, everybody that's just tuning in right now, who you're taking for this match, whether it's Ken Broadway or Charles Mason to retain as the House of Glory Crown Jewel title holder in a ladder match. I've got to go Ken Broadway. Charles Mason, he halfway, he's booked well in House of Glory, and then when it comes to GCW, we had matches like we did on Homecoming to where it's everybody wins except for Charles Mason. So how are you gonna be taken fully seriously if all their indie promotions are booking you as the jobber to end all jobbers of just you're the creepy guy who shows up and loses? So I think it's got to be Ken Broadway taking the title in this match. Obviously, he's getting the special entrance and everything like that. And I see Christopher agreeing with me. Damien going for Charles Mason for the win, retains the title, or retains the Crown Jewel Championship. Again, I said it earlier. Is it a little bit coincidental that we've got a Crown Jewel Championship? And now we've also had the main event for Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia announced. Alicia, it is on FITE. So you're going to have to either just watch us talking about it, which absolutely that's what you should be doing in the first place. So at least have us on in the background if you're watching it live. But it is on the FITE TV app. I don't know if you have that on a smart TV or on your phone or anything like that, but that's the way you can watch it besides watching us live talking about it. I think this match is going to be brutal. I think both of these men are going to be busted open in this match. That's my prediction. Interesting. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how long does this go. Are we holding tight to any sort of hour mark, or are we just going to go until we go? Because it is a ladder match, and normally ladder matches can be pretty chaotic. They can go one of two ways. They're either pretty straightforward of why'd you have it as a ladder match if that's what you were going to do, or they're kind of all over the place. Everybody going splat. Everybody's taking, spots with the ladder. So it's going to be interesting to see potentially how this goes. This is the most personal match on this card. Well, then, Damien, I guess you're going to have to let me know how this is a personally invested feud Because I guess I might have missed it of not keeping up on House of Glory or trying to keep up on everything else. But it still seems like a hell of a match. It's, a title ladder match, but I don't know. And again, this might just be me being a bad wrestling nerd of how this is a super personal match. But so, folks, I see at least about 20 of y'all kicking around and everything like that. So I think I've maybe gotten one, maybe two predictions so far. So let me know who you're taking for this match. I mean, it's a ladder match. It could go either way. And like Damien said, I think we're bound and determined to see some high spots. We're bound and determined to see, somebody get busted open. Somebody's taking, a pretty dangerous, pretty hazardous spot with a ladder and everything. Absolutely. But I think it's got to be Ken Broadway here. I think he's a guy, if you're going to start trying to build House of Glory and you've got a vacant world champion, Ken Broadway's the guy you can kind of build around. I mean, he did get the special entrance. He did get, the rap song, like I said before, and not to go full shoot or anything, but the rap song that from a rapper that no one's heard of until just then, but everybody's a fan of, with a rap song that no one's heard of until just now, but everyone's a fan of. So I think he's kind of the odds-on favorite, if you're asking me. But we've got Charles Mason right now getting his introduction, the stereotypical serial killer gimmick, which seems to me a little bit like a poor man Samuel Shaw. If you know who I'm talking about, you're a deep wrestling fan, because that's Dexter Lumis when he was in Impact, for those who didn't know.
I know who you're talking about.
There we go.
Most of the time, anyway.
Most of the time. Sometimes maybe.
Why?
Sorry, I'm just like.
Wow, says Hassan. Charles Mason almost ended Cash Flow's career. Why is the serial killer creepy gimmick always in slacks and a button up? It's a funny choice. But big, super kick out of the gate. They're wasting no time, up and over, outside onto the floor.
Right, but I think it's always that they've got to look cold and calculated versus just, you're not having a guy that shows up in like sweatpants and like his ripped, college sweater.
Yeah, but you ever see the news? I mean, most of the killers are fucking in sweatpants and
disheveled. They look like guys like us, just with a thicker beard.
They got him out here looking like Jehovah's Witness.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, House of Glory?
What?
I said, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, House of Glory?
Right? He's the one at Gacy's house that didn't get any of the food.
Right. He's the missing schism.
Charles Mason into the barricade. And this match is off to a hot and heavy start, folks. If you haven't made a prediction yet on who you think is going to win, Ken Broadway or Charles Mason, get in there now. Give us a K or an M if you're lazy.
Right.
No one's ever taken me up on that offer. It's hilarious.
Well, I mean, how many Ks do you want to get going in a row in the chat right now?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just saying. Let's not do that.
Yeah, so send a B.
Let us know who you're taking for this match, whether it's Broadway or Mason.
Yeah, send a B or an M.
A B or an M.
Don't send a BM. That's,
right, like we said before, send Nick picks responsibly.
Yeah, what is your Nick pick for this match?
Pause. What? I got some Halloween magazines and fall comic books on Archie's. Okay. You got the Bazooka Joe comic strips too?
Right. Let's go. Oh, Mason choking him out.
But it's a ladder match. You can't win this way.
Well, no. I mean, I guess you could run away and try and get up the ladder.
Yeah, you just wait and set up the ladder and hope that keeps him inebriated or incapacitated the whole time.
Chloroform him.
You never know. At least incapacitated.
The amount of words we've used in the last 5 minutes that are going to ding the YouTube,
Right. No, there's too many syllables. They don't know.
Right.
We used the smart words on them.
Hassan said he did not get any Bazooka Joes. Oh, it's the ladder.
Oh. Well, Mason just ate all of that chair or all of that ladder like some Bazooka Joe gum.
A true wrestling fan, Damien. Good job. Good job.
Wait, what? What? Who? What? What?
There you go.
Oh!
Oh! Tope eats a ladder.
A better fan than I there, Damien.
A Tope ladder cita.
Right. A Tope, holy shitta.
Oh. Mason, is he? Yeah, setting up the ladder between the guardrail.
Ladder bridge.
The ladder bridge. That was way faster than I was going to say it.
There we go. We're getting a replay of Broadway just eating all of that ladder.
Right. I got a women's Halloween magazine. Pardon?
Right. This isn't that type of stream.
We don't judge here at the Wrasslin for Life.
Well, no, it's one of those of do with that what you will, but this isn't that type of stream.
Oh.
We don't have an O or an F in our name.
Pardon? I like it. Oh, there we go. Broadway on the ladder bridge. Mason up onto the top of the rope.
Top turnbuckle.
And yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh! And he just roll bounced all the way off of that ladder.
That ladder, he hit way too close to the ring.
Oh, he just hit right on the edge of that ladder.
That looked
ow. That is all the way ow. And someone hands Broadway a ladder.
Oh,
at least it's not like the
chair. Oh, in the face.
Oh, sorry, the ladder chair.
Chair.
What?
Oh, we got to reset his battery, folks.
All right, someone hit the reset button.
Right. We're getting to the 2.5 hour mark on a Saturday night.
Right. On a feel-good Saturday night, the every night Saturday night delight.
Right.
That took way too much to say that. Broadway with a ladder set up or ladder in the ring right now. See, I got it right.
No, but Mason looks to be looking under the ring while this is happening. Oh no, there he is. Okay, he was just grabbing onto the apron.
You're climbing it from the wrong side.
That's
literally not meant to climb that way.
Yeah, actually, they couldn't afford like a double-sided ladder. They just got a normal one.
Got the one side. That's the safety hazard.
Anyone got busted open yet, KJ or Nick? I predicted no.
No, but we've got a side suplex from Broadway onto Mason as he's hulking up right now, and the ladder just leans to the left.
That is so funny that they're using a one-sided ladder.
They got a ladder that they bought at like Lowe's or Home Depot.
They removed the sticker that said "Do not climb on this side."
Right, said, do not climb. Anyone who's ever done any sort of outdoor work, that's wrong, sir. Oh, and Broadway just gets thrown like a sack of potatoes into that ladder.
A sack of potatoes?
All right, sack of potatoes. Jamie Hader. I feel like all you got to do is do a halfway Enzo accent. You can make anything halfway funny.
Yeah, I think so. So Mason just swinging this ladder around because it's like a $9.99 fiberglass motherfucker.
Right, I came in like a wrecking ball. Now he's choking him out again.
Choking him out again.
Oh, he's going to sandwich him in the ladder.
That's it. Yeah. No.
Stomp him while he's sandwiched in the ladder.
Oh, pulls him out. Not sure what he's doing. I don't think he's sure.
He's going to like Pillmanize the arm with the ladder here.
Okay.
That's what he's looking like.
All right. I think Chris is trying to regroup and come up with his next plan. Oh, picked up the ladder. So that last plan is out. Oh, no.
He's just gonna
okay.
smash it on his head. Now we've been there. Nobody.
Oh, Mason rolling out. Broadway hurting. All right, this match got a little clunky at this point, but we'll figure it out.
Well, now we've got the extracurriculars, the peripherals coming out here. We've got the furniture coming out. So we've got a crutch coming out right now as Mason just cracks it over the back of Broadway.
Ooh.
Ken Broadway might need that crutch to walk when this match is over.
Right.
Commentators say.
How big are the ladders, KJ and Nick? Looks like a 10-foot ladder. Maybe I don't. It doesn't look like a 12.
Your average, like Joe Blow, like if you go to your job and you go and see what ladder they ask you to use, if you have to use a ladder for anything, that's the ladder they have.
Yeah, it looks like a 10-foot ladder if I was to guess, but they say size doesn't matter, but you try and get a championship belt with a stepping stool.
Well, we've got at least Mason climbing the right side, but Broadway's going back up the wrong side. Pause.
I'm just waiting for him to fall through the rung.
Right, I'm waiting for a rung to break.
Yeah, just the rivet pop out.
If anyone's been on that type of ladder, you know that that's very clearly not meant for you to go up there because it's gonna break.
Man, we used to go around like trimming the hedges, like squaring them off like the fucking labyrinths, right?
Right.
And same thing. Like every once in a while, you catch a wobble and you end up you put your foot down on the wrong side to regain. And it's not pretty. You're like, I'm gonna fall. It's aluminum.
I've been on that type of ladder that they're on right now, and had it heel turn on me to where I was up painting and everything, and then it straight up heel turned on me, and I just full Jeff Hardy, like it just gave out from underneath me, and just I went splat, and so did the paint went splat. So it's like painful to watch him climb up the wrong way. Like that's not safe.
Oh.
A
Michinoku driver off the ladder.
Oh, into the ladder, in the corner.
I heard everyone watching go, he didn't say that right.
Right.
I was close, damn it.
A Tamagotchi driver.
Wait, did you say Hitachi? Wait, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, just pasting him with a chair. What is happening? I broke him. Code breaker with the chair out of the turnbuckle. Yeah, see, this let's pop each other games pretty good, right?
Right. It's fun. It's fun. Pause.
Get out. Can't see nothing on his channel.
I can't do nothing.
Oh!
And
give him the front with the ladder
like a collar as Broadway just kicks him right in the head.
I do want to point out that would probably break your foot, but it's wrestling. Go team.
Bro, if we're gonna start nitpicking.
No, I know.
Oh, code breaker with a fucking chair. Oh, I just got the replay of that. God damn.
Yeah, it was a hell of a. I know you were kind of glitching when it happened.
Yeah, you popped me good. Pause.
Oh, he's got the hand on the belt. Mason grabbing his foot. Kicked him in the face. Not happening. Yeah, look at the bent rungs on the backside here.
Right. The ref's having to hold the ladder up.
Yeah, the ref's like, we only got one.
For break.
Oh, shit! Is he going for white noise?
Dude buster off the ladder. Oh, a white noise off the ladder.
White noise. Wow. Broadway just convulsing. Now we got blood. Damien, we got blood.
But is anyone busted open or are they coughing up blood? Pause.
No, I can't confirm or deny.
I don't. Either way, that just got down. The man took a white noise off the middle of that ladder.
Yeah, Mason's
Oh,
bleeding.
he's gushing.
Gushing.
Right,
The ref
Mason
putting on the gloves.
Bust it open.
But he's laughing. He's laughing.
Oh, he's got a nice little like splatter there.
Right. Wow,
Oh,
big
he
slap.
get busted open.
By the way, y'all remember that ladder bridge we bounced off of earlier? It's
Right.
back.
He who set it up must go through it. 'Tis the laws of wrestling.
That would make you assume that Broadway might win this match.
Oh, I think so.
Oh, listen.
See, he's gotten fighting back after
Mm-hmm.
Mason was gonna Samoa drop him through it.
Oh shit, he got through. I thought we were gonna get a Death Valley driver, bro.
Oh, we've got the crowd
no,
trying to fight forever. Arena suplex. Oh! Who took the worst of that though? Mason or Broadway?
Oh, they both.
An announcer?
The announcer made me laugh because he was just like, right through the ladder that's still there. Shit, no.
Oh, I was saying who took the worst of that? Broadway or Mason?
Yahoo. How big are the ladders, KJ and Nick? I already said. Size doesn't matter.
Right. It's the motion of the ocean. It's the most of the match.
But it takes a long time to get to England in a row.
It's a long time to get to England in a dinghy.
That is copyrighted material, folks. Just saying, it's not mine. Uh-oh. Mason got handcuffs. Damian loving this match. So wait, you asked us if anyone was bleeding though. He got free.
Is Damian Charles Mason? That man might have been the fastest magician to break free handcuffs.
No, that's the funniest shit ever.
World's shittiest
he
handcuffs.
Broke free, got kicked in the face, and hooked back in.
That's you fucked that spot up. No, this is how you lose. And now we've got two ladders, folks.
Yeah, I don't get the second ladder.
Because the first one can't hold all the weight, so they got to climb up too.
You not nice. Oh. You are rude. What?
Straight up chair shots to the head. Now, granted, it's a little bit of the plastic folding chair.
Yeah, it's funny the chairs that you used to use.
That metal, steel clang, but.
Okay, wait. You set up a ladder.
Encore is out here.
Encore.
Oh! RKO out of nowhere. An underhanded move is what they call that after a man's been handcuffed to a bottom rope.
Oh, you got the key. It's funny that he set up two.
We're gonna get a Paul Heyman moment here of I don't know how to use a lock.
La Sombra. Yes, I'm a big fan of La Sombra, by the way. And he's
La Bamba.
La Bamba is in the ring. La Bamba
is out here now.
Oh, a little clunky. They figured it out.
The future Santana of LAX is out here.
La Sombra with the power bomb. Carlos La Sombra Ramirez.
Right, like I said, give it till Tony watches this match before he's like Santana doesn't want to resign. So Ortiz, you got Mark coming now.
Oh,
detective The ref is holding this together like a child in a pillow fort of hoping these ladders hold up and none of them collapse in on him.
Yeah, it looks like in like cartoons where the cat or whatever is holding on to
Spider-Man with the split train right now.
Yeah, right?
Yes, you shall not climb.
Well, that was a weak sauce chair shot there, officer. All right, that was a little better.
Let's be honest. If that's the woman that's trying to arrest you, I'm getting out.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, look at the ladder, dude. Look at this.
Right, look at this. Look at this.
The
bumbly like no other.
This poor ref is under the
ladder. That's why
ladder
we had to have two, because the ref's like, please don't die, please don't die.
Look,
please
the ladder is buckling.
I told you.
The ref is praying for his life.
Right.
Oh! Look, they got more refs.
Other refs holding the ladders as well.
Look at this. The ref in the middle is going to die.
I feel so concerned and scared for this ref as Broadway goes flying to the outside. Good God Almighty.
Dude, Broadway went down so hard.
That went all of the way wrong.
And this ref is just...
And Mason retains.
Mason bought the PD. At least part of it.
I was going to say, how you buy half the PD?
So ladder. That is incredible. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I think that ref's just glad that we're done here, because that ladder was buckling.
Oh my God! Listen, my MVP of the night. Look, they're calling for a medic. Broadway went down hard, man.
Yeah, that looked scary when the way he just disappeared.
Well, because there's no stability. Like, you didn't look at this ladder.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to balance on the ropes and then just went.
I don't know what I mean. Hockey's everywhere in Canada, so I don't know about the States, but in Canada we have like the floor hockey sticks that you can like bend the blade, right? Like that's what the ladder looked like one of those bent blades that you're trying to put a hook on.
Yeah, no, I knew. I've even had the old wooden ones to where literally just completely straight, the knee hockey sticks and everything. But no, exactly what you're talking about with that. But that ref was just holding on for dear mercy.
Dear life. He's the MVP of the night.
Right. That ref
saved the ending of the pay-per-view.
The top heel of this show is that ladder, and the top baby face is that ref.
Buddy, when that was beveled, the ladder had curve to it.
That was scary.
It was the
they probably only had those three ladders, because we had the ladder bridge that didn't break. We had the one ladder.
Ironic.
You're right. We had the one ladder that buckled like a fucking $2.
Look at the ladder. This ref is just holding his butthole. Just
fucking rickety cricket there.
That ref, please don't shit. Please don't shit.
Right. Like, please, I have kids. Please don't collapse in on me. Please don't collapse in on me.
That's Mason's bodyguard. We had a lot of run-ins. Look at the entire crew over with Broadway.
Yeah, Broadway's getting very much up to the back. I'm worried about that, man, because
I don't know if they're going to give us a replay.
Not supposed to go that way.
No, shit.
I don't know if it's a knee or a leg injury or an abdomen injury, but yeah, I feel like he was supposed to lean and bounce and come back, but there was no stability in that ladder.
No, and Mason right now pushed everyone off, and okay, maybe he's all right. He went down hard, man. If he's okay, God bless him.
He just disappeared. That's the thing, is he was up there, and then all of a sudden the ladder goes one way, and he's just gone.
I thought he caught the guardrail, but when they flipped over to him and on the floor, I thought he had hit the guardrail, like his leg off the guardrail kind of thing.
Yeah.
A lot of respect right here, Nick.
Absolutely. Well, do you almost wonder if that was supposed to be? It was supposed to be a different finish, but the way the cookie crumbled and the way that ladder crumbled.
His little man giving him a
right. Hug. So I feel like this was supposed to go a different way.
No, I think Mason was supposed to win, but maybe not end the way it did. But I mean, it seemed pretty like they were holding on.
Oh, he's got a rib injury for sure, because he's grabbing at his. So he might have a broken rib or something right now.
Yeah,
that man cannot walk upright. He is just painfully getting backstage as fast as he can.
Wow, he came down hard. I don't know what
he's going right onto a stretcher, because we were already getting the paramedics lined up backstage.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm glad that he's okay. He's okay enough to walk backstage assisted.
Yeah.
But so I believe that ends House of Glory Genesis tonight.
October 29th. We don't know where yet, though, according to him.
Probably in New York City.
Best announcement ever. We're gonna have a show on the 29th. We're not sure. It could be here. It could be anywhere.
It could be somewhere.
New York City. Did you have a good time?
Right, and Wrasslin for Life. Did you have a good time?
All right, now what show are we gonna watch? Hassan, right at the end of the show, says, "What are we watching?" Or does he mean like he doesn't agree with what we're watching?
Well, I know. I was about to say respectfully. Respectfully. You've been here how long?
Thank you for watching Genesis.
Thank you for watching Car Crash.
That was wow, what an interesting night. What a crazy match, everybody. Oh my God. Christopher, welcome back. And dude, yeah, I mean, it was a crazy, crazy match. By the way, don't forget, we get your ratings at the end of the show. Out of 10, what did you have for a 2-night show? I enjoyed tonight. I had a lot of fun. I don't know if it was just because we were a lot of fun, but
I think we were a lot of fun.
We were a lot of fun.
I enjoyed us a lot more than I enjoyed that.
Fair enough. How about the fans? How about the fans?
You want me to go first?
Yeah. Why yell?
5.5.
Oh shit.
I almost went lower. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 because, like I said, I feel like a lot of that show was us making the best out of a shitty situation, just like that ref making the best out of a shitty ass ladder.
Just holding it together.
Right, just
that's memes.
You shall not pass.
Right. He's got the whole world.
He's got the whole ladder in his hands.
The whole match, man, he saved the show. Because if that fucking ladder caves in, I think you might have killed the ref who was under the ladders. Bold play. But I don't know if they had other ladders. They might have been just like, shit, lower the belt, first one to jump to it.
Right. They just drop it, first one to get it, and the scramble gets it.
Marvin gives it an 8 out of 10. He liked it a lot better than you did. What? Damien says 9.
Show that were you watching?
Christopher says
that for us. Is this for us or for that?
I love House of Glory Wrestling. I think that's for Hog.
Boss.
Okay, so the first couple matches were sleepers for me. The
Briscoes
was a great match. So I'll give some points for the Briscoes and Dark Order. The women's match was hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, main event was
not making a good case.
I'm kind of breaking it down to see where I can get some points here. It's not even my case. So I mean, I definitely give a big shout out to that main event. Bonus point goes to the referee for holding the shit together. What else did we get tonight that was of note? Penta was good.
Reefer
was decent. I'll give it a 7.
Oh, so you're okay. So that's SmackDown-y territory?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. The action was good. There was no promos, so like barely any. I mean, it was all right. Like SmackDown. I mean, it's kind of comparing apples to oranges, right? You're kind of in the moment of what this product delivers. And I mean, overall, there was kind of a solid C+ effort from House of Glory. Not as fun as I had at High Intensity. To me, was a little bit of a better show. But for overall, I enjoyed tonight. I mean, again, 2 points for Penta and Lowki, 2 points for the main event, 2 points for the
2 points to House Gryffindor.
House Gryffindor, half a point to the referee. Yeah, I don't know. We'll call it a 7. Round it up.
No, that's
6.5, 7.
For me, a lot of this was a lot of sloppy jalopy of, like you said, the women's match was, Reefer versus Montekia was only good because Reefer was involved.
Sorry,
the Briscoes. The Briscoes versus Smash Brothers was a great match. Penta versus Lowki was a great match. You had a 15 intermission between the two. That's a problem.
Just for anyone who's not been here before, Nick instantly takes points off if you have a fucking intermission.
Right. Well, absolutely. Fucking get to the action, folks.
Let's go.
Right. People want to knock Raw for having a 20-minute promo to start off. So why are we not knocking indie shows for having a 15-minute intermission in between singles matches or a singles match and a tag match? There's no.
Thank you, Christopher.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, we're always 10 on 10.
10 and 10 out of fire. There we go.
Right.
We're the chairman of the channel. Or of YouTube is what I should have expanded that. But yeah. Is the House of Glory pay-per-view better than the last House of Glory pay-per-view? No. High Intensity was much better.
Right.
That was a solid 8.5. Some people pushed it up a little. This had a little more flat moments. I do think that I get it. You want that like kind of dark, grimy lighting, but I think you have to expand your lights a little bit, just because there was action happening and you couldn't see half the person, like depending on where the action was going to. I was a little like Markova's good. She's got a bit of a buzz around her on the indies. I was really surprised at how shit that match was. And then Violette goes over. Violetta. No, they didn't say ta. There was no ta.
No da.
No da.
Da.
If anyone just tuned in, they're like, "What the fuck?
What?" But no,
House wrestling is sick. Yes, it is. I guess.
To me, it's a problem when the MVP of your show is the ref holding a ladder together in your main event.
So you said 5.5?
I said 5.5.
All right.
5 and a hook.
Well, I mean, it's Saturday, man. I'm feeling good. I don't know how not to give a good.
No, that's fine. Then. I mean, you're fair. I mean, I think I might just be a little,
picky bitch. Oh fuck! But ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. So we are, I don't know, nice and quiet. Good Saturday night. I hope everyone's feeling all right. We are going to head to the door tonight. That wasn't all supposed to
Saturday night camp.
That it turned in. Nick, overall, not a bad night. I had a lot of fun.
Not a bad night.
Not a bad night, folks.
I think we were better than what we watched. I'll put it that way.
I agree. Now, do keep in mind, folks, if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. Please join the family. Please be a part of the fun. And we're all family here. We have a great time doing these streams. We will be back. You click your little bell. We may pop up tomorrow. You never know. We might just, be like the Lord and take the seventh day to ourselves.
Right.
We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted. No pressure. I know Damien's got some suggestions, so we'll see what we can have our arms twisted into, and if we have enough time to build up a pretty looking show for it. So,
well, either way, at the end of the day, we will be back here for hopefully, potentially, maybe, allegedly, the conclusion of the White Rabbit saga in WWE on Monday Night Raw.
Nick, waiting to get to the end of this. I will remind everybody, go to All Wrestling Tees. Get yourself a wonderful, wonderful T-shirt by our buddy. He did us the honor. Of course, we have, our special edition T-shirt as well. But yes, we have the Mr. Every Night T-shirt from yours truly, Mr. KJ Knight. Go to Mr. KJ Knight. Mr. KJ White. It's late in the Saturday. Should have done this earlier. But get your Mr. Every Night T-shirt. Get your Cat the Shit T-shirt, or get yourself the what T-shirt?
What?
What T-shirt?
What?
The what T-shirt?
What?
Son of a bitch. Go to SeatGeek. Go to SeatGeek.
No Dev Master.
Right. Use the promo code Wrasslin when you go to checkout. You save $20 on your first or next purchase. Use the code Wrasslin when you go to checkout and save $20 on an event near you or event wherever you want to go to. But don't miss out on that opportunity, folks. And as Mr. Nick said, we will be back all week long. We do not stop doing these streams. We do not stop breaking them down. Instant review, instant reaction, and a whole lot of fucking fun. Happy Saturday, everyone. Nick, final thoughts.
Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. And when you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that for life with it.
For life. And see you on the flip side.